for that.
Cardboard box. Welcome to the cardboard box.
And we're live.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
We are back with the Blind Wave podcast on Thursdays.
Yes, filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
It's technically
hear
true.
This is when you guys cheer. That was lame. Never mind.
Well, let's not do that again.
What's up, everybody? We missed you last week.
Yeah.
We did.
Hopefully you missed us as
That
well.
was the first podcast in a long time we've
But
missed.
thankfully,
Yeah.
at least a few of these people watching were joining us in Columbus, Ohio.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Eric.
I'm
glad-
Shane.
I'm Rick,
Aaron.
And I'm Calvin.
I said Aaron.
and we just got back from
Yeah.
Wavecon 2018,
Yeah.
which is a convention for Blind Wave, which is still kind of weird, even though it's the second year of it happening.
Well, Rick, you haven't been doing it as long as us.
Oh, no. Hey, Rick was at the last week.
Yeah,
He
I was at
was.
the first one.
He remembers
as an
exactly
interloper.
how.
What, man?
He was as much an interloper as anyone there.
Actually,
No.
Rick did a lot more.
I sure as hell wasn't a fan, that's
than
for
we
sure.
did.
What'd you say?
Rick did a lot more in the first Wavecon we did. He held all the games.
Yeah.
He did the same thing this year.
I did. So that was a lot of fun, and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll
Yeah.
talk about some other stuff, but we were kind of all, like, I feel like the five of us were never together.
I was with
was-
Aaron quite a bit.
It was
Yeah.
very seldom that
Shane
we were
quite a
all in the
bit.
same place.
Yeah.
I saw Calvin, I feel like a good bit. I saw Rick a few times.
Yeah.
I saw Rick a good bit.
I saw Eric like twice.
So I
I
feel
saw
like
Aaron, no, I rode there with him, so I saw him 3 times.
there's a lot of stories that we won't know,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
all of us.
That's what I'm kind of looking forward to.
Oh boy.
And you said something happened to you.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it after the Wavecon thing.
okay.
I got a story.
Okay. I
But it's after Wavecon.
I had such a great
Okay.
time. I have a really good story. I want to say that awesome story for later.
But-
Aaron knows it a little bit.
As sort of an overview, would you say we had around 40 people at various times?
I was going to go closer to like 50.
The numbers I've heard
60.
was that it was 50 to 60
Yeah.
between everyone that showed up and disappeared throughout the week.
Sure.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, we had about, what,
like
30
60.
last year?
Yeah, like I don't know how many people we had.
We had about 40
We had,
last year.
I think it was between 30 and 40 last time. And this time we had, I think, between 50 and 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a whole week this time, too.
It was
Yeah.
a whole week in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
We were at the Residence Inn, which was a great place.
1201 was my room number.
It was.
You can say that now.
I can say it now. People Jonas will hunt me down now. I'm just kidding, man. I'm
Go
just
back in
kidding.
time.
No, I don't know. I'm still not saying mine, just in case.
He's
just in
what?
case.
Could be
Why?
dangerous.
Dangerous.
Why?
Dangerous.
Yeah, somebody
I met-
probably like, man, what was all the noise in that room?
Oh.
Yeah, right. I met Wayne and
Sound
Landis.
of Aaron crying.
Like
on the
these,
floor.
these two guys that I've known since like 2009 or something.
Yeah.
That I've been playing like League
Oh,
Legends
that's the
with
year
and
we
stuff.
did that award-winning fight, Rivals.
Yes.
Yes.
I finally met them for the first time, and I was in their room talking with them, and I told them I was in like 607 when I was in like 601.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't want Wayne to know, because I didn't know what he's like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call him right now. I'm like, no, don't call 607. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a troll. So, but no, it was fun meeting him and Landis. They
Yeah,
were
Yeah, it was
pretty
fun
good.
meeting them as well. They did a lot of gaming, so
Mhm.
and they
Yeah,
were
I've been playing with them for
a blast.
I don't know a couple years at least.
People don't like my hat.
Why don't people like your
I
hat?
don't know.
I
Turn it
really-
around.
I'd say I really like
Give
your
them
hat.
what for?
Those hats fit perfectly. I love those hats.
Yeah,
I
like
think
it
it-
It reminds me of like
Shane,
a welding
you
cap.
son of a bitch. He said those hats fit perfectly. I got the wrong size.
Oh, on you? You did?
Yeah, for real. I got a small and it like cuts into my forehead every time I try to wear it. I feel
Really?
terrible.
Yeah, man.
Should
'Cause
we
I
go
really like that hat.
chronologically throughout the week, or does everyone want to like take a turn? And how do you think we should?
Let's say first day. First day, taking a turn. What everyone think? Because me and you got there late.
Yes, you
Aaron
all
got
got
there
there
real
late.
I got there a little late too.
I was
Your
the-
first day
he
was my
got there.
second day, so it's
Yeah.
gonna fuck up the whole conversation.
Yeah.
So you just shouldn't say anything.
I was the first one there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was there for like at least 2 hours before you guys, before like anyone else got there. I feel
Yeah.
like, and I was like, how far out are you guys? Because like, we're in the room, which has been booked for the meet and greet.
Yeah.
And like everybody's there, and like I'm the only Blind Wave guy.
Yeah.
And they're all like looking at me.
Like
I'm like,
wanting answers from you with their adoring eyes.
I'm like, well, I'm trying to mingle and like talk to different people, but it's hard to have conversations when
Sure.
like everyone's still nervous, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I-
get that for sure.
I just had to sit down at the table and start talking to
You just
people.
let them come to you, baby.
Well,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
just like talk to
Put out the vibe.
one person, and have a conversation with them, and then the whole table starts talking with me, and then like people start like talking to those people, and I can like jump into those conversations, and I can like spread out like a web.
Yeah.
So I was getting people funneling in, and Arisu set up some like little gift basket things that were for everyone at the front desk, and there were also like name tags and things. So I was getting those passed out, and I was texting the guys like, when are you guys going to be here? And they're like 20 minutes away, and Aaron's like 2 hours.
Yeah, that fucking Aaron.
I'm like, that
No,
son of a bitch.
You said, how far out are you? I'm like, 2 hours. I hadn't left.
Like, I happened, me and Eric were like...
He wasn't going to leave for another day.
I know. We were just like... I almost drove off the side of the road.
I guess first thing what happened is...
No, yeah.
Me and you...
First thing that happened was that we were driving up, and I need to get a drink because we're gonna be driving for 2 hours. I'm gonna get a drink. So we stopped at the Fox Den to get a drink.
Oh,
Shane
yeah.
went in. He's like, "Oh, they got food here."
Well, first of all, I was like, I ain't gonna eat. Eric said, you
Oh
want anything?
my
I said,
gosh.
no.
That's true.
But I said no, because I don't want to get...
yeah, we
I
had
don't want to eat too much, but I meet a bunch of people.
we had some people in the back, and they offered you like a cookie or something. What was it?
Well, let me tell the story. You went and said, you guys want anything? I said no. But if you're going in, I guess I'll go in with you. Okay.
No, you're forgetting this vital part that you interrupted me with is that you were offered a cookie, and then you said no. I'm trying not to eat.
Yes,
Yes.
that
And
is
Then
true.
it happened. So maybe now you want to take the story
Now-
back?
now
that you forgot that
I'll
part.
take the reins.
Okay.
Well, we get in there, and you and the other person we were with, you knew exactly what I think you're getting, right?
Got a drink.
You got a drink, grab like maybe a candy bar or something.
No.
Or beef jerky.
Nope. I got a healthy drink.
It was like Minute Maid.
Healthy.
Well,
That's a fruit one.
Nothing
then
that's
and
made
then
in a
I
minute
see
is
this
healthy.
blinding light on my peripheral vision, and it's like the lights that we have here shine in my face, and it was like this amazing deli.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went up to the deli. I looked at Eric. I'm like, Eric. I gave him that look like I'm gonna be here for a minute, and you gave me this look like, oh man.
I was just thinking like, all right, well, I went outside because I paid for my drink, my really healthy drink, and left. And as I'm like walking out the door, I just hear you in the back, like far away, being like, "You got mashed potatoes."
Yeah. Gravy, that all kinds of good chicken, man. Where's the Fox
I go up in my car. I'm thinking like, we're already a little late.
Where's the Fox Den?
Just waiting. The
The place we got pizza that one time for your kids.
yeah.
Birthday party like 4 years ago.
On the other side, the cut across from your place.
The marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
So we went out of town, yeah, baby.
Fox.
No, we
Pizza.
just got on
No,
the road.
you didn't even leave Marietta yet.
No.
No, we weren't.
No.
So anyway, I go into my car and I'm drinking my healthy drink and I was waiting for Shane. I was, like after like 10 minutes, I just kept like I was saying to them in the back, I'm like, surely the next person out will be Shane.
Yeah,
And it wasn't. It just kept going. Like more and more like hicks kept coming out.
all these laborers were in there for their lunch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Shane finally comes out after like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well.
Did you sit in there and eat?
No, I didn't. I just was waiting in fucking line. These hicks are in front of me. They probably didn't grow up in the country like I did. Just hicks.
It took
Well, and it was
fucking
funny
forever.
is because they had all the 24 packs of like pop stacked up against the wall. You know how Calvin just likes to, spy on everybody and follow people around, and
Yeah.
2 days later go, by the way, that 2 days ago that was me.
Yeah.
Well, this really happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought I see Calvin, and I went like that. I looked, and it's like a vinyl of a guy about Calvin's height, dark hair with a beard. It's a vinyl on the wall that's sticking there behind all the cubes of Pepsi. So yeah, and that was the beginning of our journey.
So 30 minutes of not leaving Marietta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he came out like with food in his hand like this. He's like, sorry. You know?
Yeah.
And he got in. He's like,
Yeah, they fed you chicken though.
I know.
While you were driving.
It was tender.
It was very.
The chicken.
It was
Tender,
very
tender
chicken.
loving.
Yeah, it was a tender moment. Yeah, but
Shane
then
does this thing like, this mac and cheese is terrible. Try it. He puts it over your face. You're like, I'm driving.
I just started eating it.
Don't do that.
But then
That's what took us a long time.
and then of course we went right to Wavecon,
Yeah.
which I always try to be last one in the room. It's always my goal. Last one to class, last one in the room. But I got there. I was feeling a little more nervous than I thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just, you walk in a room and then like literally everyone's like, they look at you like, oh hey, and my big thing is like I want to make sure I remember everyone's name, because sometimes there's like the screen names and then there's like the real names.
Their real
I
names.
understand.
Yeah.
And then they send me snaps and they might have a different Snapchat name,
Yeah.
and then we might have like a deep conversation one night, but like I don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I get you. It's still strange for me that people will come up and
They
they
already know
truly
you.
feel like I can kind of consider you my friend. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm with you every day, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
I get that.
while I feel like the same, it's
Yeah.
just it's not an individual thing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm always grateful that our fans are watching, you
Yeah.
know. But I can't pick them out on the street.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes, you know,
Sometimes I can, but like
Yeah.
these people, like I was like, well, I want to make sure I can.
sure, now I
pick
get you.
one.
But the good thing about Wavecon is that a lot of it is people from Discord that we do know.
No,
you
the
know?
good thing is everyone's wearing fucking name tags.
Well, yeah,
That's true.
No, I'm just kidding. No, like honestly, I knew most people,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to say that. Fast forwarding to the end, I knew everyone. I considered everyone like I was a lot closer with them.
Sure.
It was a great time.
I was super excited for the first day because everyone had name tags.
Yeah.
But then no one had name tags after
Yeah,
that.
they were
Yeah.
gone.
They changed their damn shirts except me. I wore the same shirt the last 4 days, baby.
I believe it.
Oh.
The
I'm
weird,
surprised you walked in wearing a shirt you weren't wearing yesterday.
Yeah.
I wore during Wavecon.
Yeah.
the weird thing coming in is like you're meeting people that some of these people you don't know, but like
Yeah.
they know my name, they know how many kids I have, they know
What their
they know
kids-
my birthday,
yeah.
they know my favorite color.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like
They
and I'm
know,
like,
like,
what's your
your-
name?
Favorite starter.
They're really comfortable with
Yeah.
fat jokes immediately.
Yeah.
And bald jokes and
Sure.
Candyland
Well, what's
jokes.
funny is they chip in
Yeah.
on it. Aaron, you're bald. Like, who is that guy? You know?
They're not even with the party.
Well, and that's the thing, like, you know, like, because if we're all there together, like, if we're in the lobby, because sometimes people show up the next day and I don't know who they are. Like, are they with Wave Riders? Or are they just someone else staying at the hotel? So, you know, I kind of like, hey, how you doing? You know, I mean, I'm looking at him like,
Are you gonna say my name and shake my
okay,
hand, or are you
Nixie's,
gonna like?
first year Curry, who I got to talk to this year, and he was a great guy. He's a pleasure to be around, funny dude, and he's also Matt's friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just call him by his name.
Yeah.
No one knows who you're talking about.
he knows, don't you, Matt? Well, like last year, I don't know who the fuck he is. I thought he's a Wave Rider. He's up in your hotel room. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, fuck is this? You know what I mean? So this year, I didn't want to like be presumptuous. Like, you're here for us, right? You know,
Sure.
I didn't want to be like that, right?
Yeah.
So I was kind of a little more reserved. But when I saw there's people who like,
Well, see, that one's a little different though, because the last time we were in a room of all Blind Wave members and Wave Riders.
Yeah.
So it made no sense for someone not related to that community to be there.
yeah, but
You know?
but yeah, we had a couple people like that this year, like your buddy and him, and I liked it more because of that. I think.
Yeah, Landis and Wayne aren't necessarily like they don't watch our videos,
Yeah.
but they're on the Discord and they're talking to
Yeah.
people different times.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
especially Wayne. Landis
Yeah.
is just kind of around.
Well, he's like, yeah, I seen you cut Aaron in half. That's about the only thing. I said, hey, that's the best one.
Yeah.
But there's like people who, I wasn't sure was going to come, and then I saw them. I was like, oh my gosh, you're here. It was just super exciting to see some people I've talked to for a long time, and to see them in person. It's stunning sometimes. Like, oh wow, I've talked to you so much, and I've always kind of wondered how the hell is this going to go in person. Like,
Yeah.
am I being too much? Like, am I overwhelming you people? Are you guys disappointed in me?
Yeah.
Just tell me,
Well,
like,
I wasn't at the meet and greet, so my
Yeah.
first time like
and that's a tradition we want to keep carrying on.
I have not been to that Boopy Dee Beepo place.
Look at
once.
Beppo.
Man,
Once.
that place rocks too.
I know.
I don't
You
know.
need
I
to
don't know
go
what
there,
it's like.
dude.
I have no idea what it's like, what it tastes like.
It's
anything.
good, but
all
it's
I know
so
is
confusing.
all I know is there's a Pope.
It's really confusing sometimes.
Pope
yeah.
There wasn't the. We didn't get the.
We
Pope
didn't get the
last
Pope
year.
room.
I don't know.
No, there was a scheduling mix-up somehow, but we got a really long table in this like
Yeah.
family party room.
Yeah.
There
You didn't have a
there was
spinning
like
table?
no, there was no spinny table, but there was like a birthday party happening every 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Did you
it
get
was.
cake?
No.
No cake either.
No.
Fuck, what's the
There's
point?
no fucking room for it, man. You had
No.
so many damn
So much.
dishes.
There was so much food.
How many dishes we order? There.
It was like 20.
I don't know.
Probably.
Rob ordered everything.
That's only that's one of the.
Like a dozen dishes. They're huge too. I loved it. Goddamn.
But like
Yeah.
you don't order for yourself, right? It's like a family style thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you order these 5 serving dishes.
Like this-
And they
Socialist
mean
restaurant.
5.
That's, I'm pretty sure that's for me, Rick.
No.
No.
No, there's
you
no
have
way.
not
You mean
seen
it's
these.
not?
I mean, like what kind? Like
And-
chicken parmesan or like
Yeah.
fettuccine
Yeah,
alfredo?
but there's
Yeah.
like 4 things of chicken.
That's all I need.
It's like
You
if
won't.
your mom cooked it for like your family,
That's
Yeah.
right?
She did. Maybe I ate it.
And so it's like, however many people, like 20 people that were there eating all at this one table. And like, if you think it's hard to organize with your wife, your family, what you want to get at a restaurant, like it's all these people that I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what they're allergic to. I don't know what they like.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out
Yeah.
what in the hell should we order.
For our group, Rob created some kind of system. It worked. It took
did.
a while, but it
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, it was like an hour before we even ordered, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No.
we went to
Yeah.
the same place as the first night event last year too, and you missed that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
Yeah.
which
But it was
Was
goddamn
stunning.
delicious.
Yeah.
It's
I
great.
missed the last time because Melanie was dyeing her hair. Like, I thought she was leaving with me coming up. And then there was, like, this big thing, and I was like, okay, you ready to go? She goes, yeah, I'm ready to go. Then she's in the bathroom dyeing her hair, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I got done my hair real quick.
Thought we were leaving.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I gotta
For-
do this.
for
And
an
she's
hour
like,
and a
just
half.
go, just leave. And I just left, and I was late. And this time, Leon had to play, so I wasn't there Friday. And I didn't get there till Saturday. And when I got there, it was about 4 o'clock. And I came into the hotel. I didn't know what was going on, so I was getting ready to get my key card and stuff. And there's all these people back in this little thing behind the lobby. And I started saying hi to them and everything. I was like, we gotta go to Pins. They're already there. We were waiting on you. I'm like, oh, well, thanks. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go put the stuff in my room. And I went up to my room, put stuff away and everything, and then came down the elevator. And when I got into the lobby, like, everyone was clapping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? What are they clapping at? It'd be cool if they're clapping for me. And I realized it's all the Wave Riders. They're all clapping because I came out of the elevator. And I was like, hey! Okay. I was so confused at first.
That's the only time you ever come out of like a tunnel with people clapping for you.
They were all like,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. They do that with the band, don't they?
No, they
Yes.
stop clapping immediately when the band
Oh,
comes.
yeah.
Yeah, guys, everybody quiet. You know what I mean?
They could bring out a bunch of cockroaches.
They start throwing them
What?
out.
I don't know.
Cockroaches.
No cockroaches at the band?
I meant to say crickets, but I went with cockroaches and everybody else still laughed.
I think that's right. The Baba said that. I started to clap. I was like, oh, hey, yeah, what's going on?
Why's he clapping?
You're like one of those Wheel
I
of
didn't
Fortune
clap.
contestants.
Oh my
Well, like,
gosh.
it's like
yeah.
whenever, like, there was another time, like, people were in there and everyone's going, yeah! And everyone's like, we all start going, yeah! For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll clap too. What's going on? Oh, it's, hey, what's for me?
Sure.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you, I guess. But then we went to
I think it
Pins.
just goes to show, like, we're still not used to, like, people acting like that around us.
I mean, it's like how we act. They were just acting like that towards us.
I know.
You know what I mean? But now I went to Pins, and like at this point, like you guys had a meet and greet. I don't know who's here, who's not here,
Which was
who
a lot
I
of
know,
fun.
who I don't know. So I'm sitting at Pins, and I'm just looking at people, being like, "All right, there's people sitting at that table. Are they with us? And
Yeah.
these people over here, are they with us?" And at one point, I look over, I'm like, "All right," and I see like 4 people I know and 1 person I don't know. I'm like, "Okay, so you." I'm naming off people, and I like, I don't know who you are. You're like, I'm Andrew. I'm like, oh, hi, Andrew. He's like, Aramaic. I'm like, Aramaic? I thought you were just give me a hug.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
there's people who, like, you know, like, when I saw them, I realized after, no, that's this person. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I went over and talked to him immediately.
Yeah.
And there's people where I'm like, well, when I shake you, you know, I'm going to give you a big hug. You know, but then they're, like, kind of in a corner talking to people, and they see me and they wave, and I go, that's not like a come over and hug that person wave. That's a nod wave. So, you know, I better wait later for that hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't come over like an idiot and just start hugging people.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially if it's
one-
somebody you don't know.
Yeah,
Or
if
not
I'm
sure
wrong.
if you know or
Yeah, what
not,
if I
yeah.
thought it was this person was that person? You know, one of the surprising things is, man, Bigfoot is a tall motherfucker. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
is.
I was 90% sure he uses a voice changer when he talks in
No.
the Discord, but he just talks like this.
Remember how-
No, he just does. Yeah, he was in one of my D&D games way back in the day. I was
Yeah,
like,
but that was on Discord though, right?
well, yeah,
he's
but
a 6'7",
I was quite certain he was using some kind of voice changer.
black as
through
the night can
Discord.
be, man. You know what I mean? And he's cool as shit too. I got a story
Yeah.
about him too. I know he's
Oh, yeah.
I know he's watching this right now.
Someone's saying like
But
his,
he's my dude,
his
man.
shoe size is a higher number than his age.
Yes.
it was so
right,
cute
yes,
too.
it
right now.
It's crazy.
Because
It's
like
probably been like that forever too.
I took my 4-year-old daughter Evelyn as well, and like a few of the wave riders like got attached to her, and Bigfoot was one of the ones like playing with her, like chasing her around, you know. And
He's like swinging around.
Dude,
it was so cute.
There was sometime later on in the week, like Colson's playing like Mario Kart on the Switch with Bigfoot, and Bigfoot has just like half of a controller, so it's just like this tiny little
just the
controller for
tiny-
this big
yeah,
man.
Yeah. Like
And then at some
got,
point
like,
he like
3 fingers from each hand.
at some point he like hit Colson or so the turtle shell or ran into him or something. And he's like, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "I'm sorry, little man. I'll never do that again."
sorry, I'll never
Like,
do that
the way
again.
he said it was just so funny. I just
Well,
love it.
him and I were boxing, and he was like, "You're a fast boy."
Jeez.
It's so intimidating.
I know.
'Cause he's got this reach, and he's young. You know,
He's
so
in chat as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Hi, Bigfoot.
You're my dude,
How's it
man.
going,
Just
man?
let you know, I love you, dude.
We got to meet him. Atoa was there again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to meet
Which is great.
Aramaic for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Who?
Mo.
Yo,
Nation?
Wolf
Yeah.
Nation.
Wolf Nation is
I got to
my.
a point,
He
I'm
is
going-
my dude, man.
I was going through people. I'm like, oh yeah, you. I'm like, there's a table. There's 2 people sitting there. I'm like, I don't know either one of you. It's like, you don't recognize me? I was like, no. It's like, I cut my hair.
He cut his hair.
Yeah.
Cut
Yeah.
your hair. I was like, Mo? You were rivaling Rick. Why'd you do that?
He looks so damn. He looks fly as shit though.
Yeah.
He does.
He looked
Yeah.
good.
Him and I bonded quite a bit. He's a good motherfucker, dude. He's a cool fucking dude. You see, okay, since you're telling the Penn story, this is a hell of a story. Okay, we're at Penn's. You know, everyone's drinking quite a bit. It's a good time.
Yeah,
And
a bunch of people were just drinking. They were crazy.
I got drunk and
Yeah.
had to leave.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were out of
See,
control.
that's the point where you need to like mellow out
Yeah.
and stay there so that everyone can witness
Well,
drunk
I mean,
Eric.
It's dangerous.
yeah, like me. Just stay there.
As long as you're not screaming at the top of your
closes.
lungs, "Hey, this guy's a millionaire,"
Right.
to the bar, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I did do that. Didn't I?
Yes, you
That was
did.
in New York.
That was
What
in New
happened?
York.
Calvin was talking to some girl, and I came up to him like, you know, this guy's a millionaire, right? He's a millionaire. He won't tell you, but he is.
I always go, he's famous, right? And you know, no, I'm not. But yeah, he's fucking famous. You know,
Yeah.
that's always my thing right there. But Penn's was so much fun. Like,
Penn's-
I loved going there.
Penn's
Yeah.
a great place.
And actually, I didn't. On my way there, Rick was leaving, so I didn't get to spend time with you there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, I did take Evie back because at 8 o'clock it's like 21 and over. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a hell of a time. And Gus, our buddy Gus, we
good
played
old Gus
Smash with,
Malone.
been
Good
one of my
Gus.
and then
greatest friends since.
I didn't see Gus the whole weekend.
What?
He was
He
there
was
for
there.
Pins.
I
and
was
He was
saw
there
him
and he
at
spent the
Penn's.
night and he was there half the next day.
I never
Yeah,
saw him
never saw
after
him.
Pins.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there, man. I got more funny stories about him too. Well, you know, what was fun was bowling. Like that was a lot more fun than I thought. Like the mini bowling, I can't remember. It's a certain kind of bowling.
Oh,
I enjoyed
Oh.
regular
Pins.
bowling. I didn't like the little mechanical bowling thing.
I loved it, dude. I mean, it was different. It was just.
It was
different.
it was
It
very
was
Hard to
different,
throw.
yeah.
I mean, I thought it was easy to throw. It was
I
just-
thought it was easy.
I mean, it's easy to
but-
throw, but it's hard to be accurate.
Well,
with
Gus,
that.
first thing he said, all right, you bowl, you throw as hard as you can. If you hit the LCD screens, you got to pay for it. I said, okay, that's fair. And then he, in his drunkenness, okay, he bowls in like the lane is like an inch and a half
it's lifted.
elevated, like from the floor. He hits I bit my tongue. Fuck. He hits like
Like that Attack on Titan guy.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He hits like the front of the lane, and this motherfucker goes up like it ramps up in the air like 6 inches underneath the flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Almost breaks it. But yeah, it was him and Aaron were just I've never seen them just have this let loose, have this fun time.
had a camaraderie.
I was like, yeah, but they were like, I was fucking kicking ass on the second game. Aaron won the first one somehow.
I did. I got a picture.
And Gus, yeah,
Yeah, I
he
know
did.
you
We all
did.
have low scores actually, and he took the picture.
Hey, pretty good.
See, I'm taking a picture.
It's good for what condition they were in.
Now everyone will know I'm God. So,
I am the mini bowling god.
well, anyways, so like I was doing so fucking good. Like what happened was like when I'd look away, they take a ball and just throw it down the gutter on my turn. Yeah, very good, Aaron.
Good.
They would just
Very,
throw the ball
very
down the
good.
fucking gutter to fuck up my score.
Really?
Yeah, so it turned into this fucking war. So like what what happened was and then after that, what I did was I bowled and I didn't get a strike. So like immediately, like I threw a second ball, like immediately. So it all counted as one turn. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've
no,
done that.
it was just a
I've
good
seen
time.
that at like other just a bowling lane itself. You had two balls going down.
Yeah,
it counts
yeah,
as
I
one
enjoyed
turn.
like I had this nice leather couch, dude. It was cool as fuck. I wish we had one in Marietta.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
And it was just great to see Wave Riders like open up more when they got some alcohol in them. You know what I mean? They were, and me, Wolf Nation, Gus, Sean, my boy Sean, who just
Yeah,
messaged me.
meeting
earlier.
Sean was cool.
Yeah, Sean was a good dude. And Sean and Bigfoot, we were just talking about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron. And they were like, you guys need to just talk about this more. You have a podcast on sports. And I'm like, I would love to. I mean, I don't know if the other guys would
Sports
know
ball?
about.
Shane can.
Well, current events, like
Oh.
I think most people here, most of us like sports. It's just current events.
I don't follow it though.
Yeah, following sports is a lot different, But we're talking about who's really the GOAT. That was the big thing. Aaron, don't say anything smart ass. All right, we're talking about the greatest of all time.
Chris Jericho.
Goat. You mean like goat milk, goat cheese?
Goat cheese, like that one cooking with.
Yeah. So and I think they were surprised I was dropping on some fucking knowledge on these kids.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because my boy Mo, Wolf Nation, I love him.
You goes for LeBron?
Huh? Well, not for greatest. I don't like.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't really objectively argue that anyone's greater than Michael. Objectively, you can't. It's because of stats.
I agree.
But he was saying, like I was saying, that Kobe is probably greater and LeBron's probably better. And he's like, I don't know. But it was a good talk, great talk. But on our way back from Penn's, okay, we were walking, and I definitely wasn't drunk, but I got some drinking in me, and I'm always thinking I could just fucking fight anybody right now. That's what I always kind of think. You know what I mean? And we were walking with Gus, and Aaron was in front of us. Like he was like
I was just walking
you were
back.
you were walking like a Titan, He was drunk. He was like walking like that. You know what I mean? I mean,
Like
you
arms
were,
lit by your
you were
side.
pretty drunk. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well,
I had a case.
He was drunk before I left. At 8.
here's the thing.
Dude, we've been there since 4. 4 to 2 is how long I was there. It was a terrible idea.
So
insane.
we're walking on the
That's
street.
crazy.
You know,
Maybe 4:30.
you know, ethnic men minus Aaron. You know, he's kind of ahead. And then we see at the corner of our eye, Wolf Nation catches it actually. There's this guy. He was like battering this woman. He's dragging her around and shit, like dragging the hell out of her. And she's like trying to scream and trying to get away.
Really?
And he's like, "Oh, hold up, yo, hold up." I'm like, "The fuck is this? What the fuck's going on here, man?" You know what I mean? I get real thug. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is this shit, bro? You know?
Sure.
And then we were just kind of
Coming from Marietta to police Columbus.
we start, yeah, right. And we started walking towards them. And Wolf Nation, who is, you know, he's actually probably the smallest guy out of us. He's like right in the front. And he's like, "Yo, what are you doing, man?" And this guy was just dragging, and she tried to get away. He's like, "No, it's okay. She's my fiance." And he's
It's okay.
and he was like,
Jeez.
and he was like, it's like, "So what, dude? You don't do that to her."
Yeah.
So, and he starts cussing at us. We're like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And we're like, and there's like, you know, 4 or 5 of us. You know,
Sure.
Aaron's. I
I
don't
was
know.
say that guy's got balls.
Dude,
There's like 5 of
was,
you guys.
I was just walking. I
You
didn't
just-
see any of
yeah,
that.
You were
you-
going to
yeah,
the
you
hotel.
I was just walking to the hotel.
Yeah, Aaron kind of,
I think Grieve and like Nat were walking with me like that.
Yeah.
We just were walking. I think they were busy like, "Come on, Aaron, you'll be all right."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm fine."
so we get up this guy. He's cussing at us. We're like, "Fuck you, bitch. We're coming for you." You know, we're walking towards them, and I'm like, "Dude, this is gonna be the shit. We're gonna whoop this motherfucker's ass." You know what I mean? Okay. All right.
You and a bunch of wave riders.
Well, yeah, no, you know,
It's
and,
a great bonding
but-
experience.
oh, it was, dude. And we get close to this guy, and this guy pulls up his shirt like he's got a piece on him. So we're all like, you know what I mean? And then he just had nothing there. All right, he had nothing there.
Oh.
He didn't even have a
Hey, we're like-
six-pack.
He was hoping that you guys would take off.
He pulls it. He's like, he just pulls that shit down, like, and he's reaching there like with 2 fingers. And we're like, and like, "Oh, what you got, man? What you got?" And then, you know, fucking, and we're walking closer. He starts to back up, and then Bigfoot, he just starts like not sprinting. He starts like walking real fast,
Which is like a sprint.
he's like, "I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, bitch." You know what I mean? And this guy takes, you know, he runs around a corner. You know what I mean? And he takes off running. And we kind of run to the corner to see where he
Oh
is.
man, you guys like vigilantes.
He takes off. Yeah, and he gets the hell out of there. And we're thinking, you know, we should chase this guy down. Because actually what happened was a girl ran away like,
Yeah.
a minute before that
Gotcha.
when we were, you know, having aggressive negotiations.
Yeah.
You know?
You were fronting him, I believe is the term.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. So before the aggressive negotiations started, you know, he ran away. And then afterwards, Wolf Nation was like, "I feel bad. We should have fucking called the police and tracked him down."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, but I guess you're right. But I think we did kind of a good thing. I'm not patting myself on the back, but it was a fun story. But on the way back, man, we would have whooped that motherfucker's ass. What the fuck was he thinking? You know what I mean? it was a good
Guys
story,
were
man.
fueled with liquid courage, having a good time. Good.
Yeah, I mean, like I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bigfoot wasn't drinking, and of course he's underage. I don't care if he does, whatever. But
Sure.
but I don't think anyone saw him and go, "He's under 21." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I don't think any of us were drunk by any means. You know what
No,
I
I
mean?
get you.
But we're just walking back. We saw that guy. I'm like, "Dude, what's he doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then we started talking about just like if you see that kind of thing, if she's black, white, Mexican, whatever, like how do you react? How do you feel?
It's a good Samaritan.
It turned into
man.
like a little podcast on the way back.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a great story.
Yeah.
And then we found Aaron. "What happened, guys?" You know?
Huh? That
Yeah.
was back in the lobby probably by that time.
Kind of.
I remember one point trying to be like, "Where's
Well,
everybody?"
one time we
come
lost
on.
you, and we're like, "Where the hell did he go?" If he's
I mean,
like,
I know how to
something
get back.
stupid. You know what I mean?
I was leading them how to get back. Get over here, guys. Turn
Yeah.
around. Walk through
But
these, walk through these flowers.
That was yeah.
Flowers.
From
There's
that
some
point
flowers.
on, from that point on, I was kind of like, you know, we were all attached to each other, like that little crew.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Missed it.
My experience at Pins was a little different. I had my own posse. There were 4 of us, and we were all going around playing like 4-player pinball, trying to beat each other's high scores.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
hell of a thing, man.
It was way cooler than your story.
Yeah, I know.
what-
I know.
Who's in your group, Rick?
Oh no, you're gonna put me on the spot for
I'm
names.
sorry. I'm bad with names too. I'm sorry.
Wrath.
Yeah.
Wrath, Brandon,
Pretty sure Brendan,
Brendan.
Brendan's my dude, man.
and I can't remember the other person.
I know one time I found you, and you and Brendan were playing
Yeah.
1v1 on a. I don't remember what pinball machine it was, but yeah, you were playing 1-on-1.
I think it might have been Attack on Mars.
And you had been going, yeah, it was. I was like, why don't they just call it Mars Attacks? Like, it's copyrighted, Aaron. I'm like, all right, well, fine, fuck it. But like, you were going, and you're, oh, all right, Brendan, your turn. And he went up, he's like, oh, that was quick. And then it was back to your turn.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was really fun though. hanging out with those guys and playing pinball. I mean, that's all I did the whole time I was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Which it's cool because you're with them. You know, I mean, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do.
Yeah.
But it was just so much. It was a great. That was a great night, and they were all great nights. But that was pretty memorable for me. For
Yeah.
sure.
Pens was good. We also had laser tag night.
Yep.
Which was like packed because.
Which I didn't get to go to that.
Well,
so.
there was one night when they're like, guys, we're gonna go to laser tag and do this golf cart thing. And then when we were there that night, I missed the golf cart thing, but I did laser tag. It was like $10 for 2 matches.
Yeah.
But then while I was there, I'm like, guys, tomorrow is $20 from 5 to 9. You can just be in as many laser tag matches as you can. So we went back that night to try to do that, but then they also were doing some kind of Brazilian steakhouse thing. And then after that, they were doing bowling at like 9.
Yeah, I didn't go to laser tag, but I went to the Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, I
so
didn't get-
we were sitting there, me and Chancey were sitting there waiting at the bar because, we got there a little early, and then the group comes in, walks past us. You guys were just covered head to toe in sweat. I was like, that's them.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
we got there and we played some laser tag until it was time for the Brazilian thing, and then some people left, and then some of us just stayed.
Yeah.
We went all the way till 9 till they closed, and then went to the bowling thing. I think
Yeah,
it
we
was.
played like 4 matches.
Well, I mean, it was
Yeah.
each
4 matches that were 2 matches each.
yeah,
kinda.
it was like 2 match per like each one. So like,
Yeah.
but
I
it was
think
so
they called
cool.
them like heats.
They
or
had like
whatever.
a neat little like area. I think red side was favored, but like the way it was set up was really cool. They had
Yeah.
these like boxes that you could.
Yeah.
It was like Domination or King of the Hill, where they had a box, and you go over and you hold the button that's your team's color, and then you hold it for like 3 seconds. The whole box turns your color, and it starts counting your points. And then you got to get there and either defend it or you got to take it over and then hold your button to take it over and stuff.
And you had some health. You had sensors on your head, sensors on your gun. And if you got shot enough to die, you had to go back to your home base, scan your gun, and you were
And
back
you
in,
respawned,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was done really cool.
Zach was
It was
telling me
cool.
that they added the sensors of the gun rather than the chest because people would just blind fire
Yeah.
and not get shot.
Sure.
So they made it so that you could shoot the gun.
I was going like this and
Yeah.
shooting at like Landis and stuff, like
I can't
over
remember what
cover.
you
and
said, but
I
Zach
still
was
got
like,
shot.
"Yeah, Aaron was doing this stuff.
I was
He's messing, doing Aaron stuff."
I was pulling an I was pulling an Aaron and doing a bitch move because
Oh Jesus.
I would be in the tent, right?
Yeah.
Man.
And so like it's laid out so that like you're visible, like people can flank you and like you're never truly safe. Well, I was in the corner of the tent behind these barrels, and normally like people could come at you from this way, but I was down below them so no one could see me that way, and I pulled the tent back and just like would just stick my gun out.
Rick, I was shooting
Oh, man.
the opposite way into that tent through the same hole.
Yeah.
Because people would be like at that door.
Yeah.
There was a door from the tent, and they'd be there shooting, and I would just open that up and look at them at the door and go pew 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 and shoot them and kill them.
And I was just racking up kills and like
And I'm like, it's not closed and tied up, so I guess you can open
yeah.
Does it make noise or give any kind of feedback whenever
Yeah.
you pull the trigger?
Yeah,
It
does.
makes the gun makes like a shooting sound, and
Yeah.
also your headband that you wore, it flashed bright
Gotcha.
white to simulate like a gunshot. In
Yeah, I
darkness.
played a couple before where like it wasn't as good as what you're describing. Where like I'm running around and I realize, oh, I died already. Like I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I played one when I was younger where if you shoot around the other person,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
register as
Well-
fucking you killing them.
There was some weird stuff, but I didn't feel bad about doing that until the last match because there were kids involved in that match.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
our very last
I
one,
heard
4
about
little
that.
kids
yeah.
joined in with us.
And the kids would just be like coming out of the spawn place, and I'd be in that tent. I'd just shoot them, and they'd like look around, couldn't figure out who shot them, and go back and come back out. I'd shoot them again.
Rick grabs him, uses him as a human shield. Ah!
Dude, I would wait till like one of their team gets killed. So like
Yeah.
if I'm on blue, like I kill a red person, and then I just stay right behind them, following them as a shield.
Oh
So
my
I'm using
gosh.
them as cover as they walk back to
Using their ghosts.
so that they go back
Yeah.
to spawn, and I'm like shooting around behind them, trying to use them for cover.
But there was
great.
definitely some problems with the guns at some point because like
Yeah.
like people would shoot me, I'd be shooting them, and like I would be shooting them first, and they'd like turn around and shoot me, and I'd die. And the worst one was Landis. He was facing this way. I snuck up behind him, put my gun to the back of his sensor on his head, and just pulled the trigger, and like he didn't die. He turned around, he shot me.
Oh man.
And he died.
Yeah, and I died.
That would make
Did you
you
say
want
it? You
to
should've
just
said
start
something.
killing everybody in real life.
It
Piss me
yeah.
off. I
There
hate when
was
that shit happens.
sometimes it seems like some of the guns like it seems like these are working and these aren't. Either
Gotcha.
that or these people are like just really bad at aiming or their aim's really off.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but like
Yeah.
like some of the
Who
scores
was
would
it
be really drastic.
Who was it that was like the Terminator? Because like a lot of us were like hunkered down and like whatever, But this guy was
Okay.
just like
Oh.
standing straight
There
up,
was-
and like 3 people were shooting at him, and he just like killed them all.
It was Edwin B, right?
That was Edwin. Yeah.
Yeah,
like an
Edwin.
agent.
Edwin B.
He
that,
wouldn't
that
walk
emotionless
around.
look on
Yeah.
his face that he has.
He wouldn't. Okay, like
Rick's
I
like,
would.
dodge this, and he doesn't hit him.
There were groups of us, right, that were going into this like being like, all right, guys, it's like Rainbow Six Siege. It's like Call of Duty. It's like whatever. We're going in. We're holding our guns up. We're walking. Like some people were like holding their hand on someone's back, like walking right behind them.
Like stacked up and everything.
like going
Yeah.
through. And then you have Edwin, in which he's just like I don't know where to stand. He's just like. walking. And then like you go, oh well, he must be a friend. He must be an ally. Like and then like you look at him, he goes. and you die.
Yeah. I love it so much.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Edwin, who I love very much, he's quite a pleasure. He's been around for a while. Where he's definitely
Yeah.
a good friend of ours.
Yep.
He always had these emotionless looks on his face sometimes. You know what I mean?
He played in some game nights.
I pointed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I pointed out to Shane one night.
Oh my god!
Like
this
there
is on the last. This is on Thursday night,
It was
which
Thursday
was like
night,
such a special night.
Everyone had been hanging out and drinking, and they had like a karaoke thing going on. They're all singing like these songs. I don't know. I think it was like the one from White Chicks, the doodly doodly doo, and I miss you, doodly doodly doo. That song, right?
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing like this and smiling.
And you
and
go
like-
around the circle.
and I'm like, Shane, come here. Look at this. Like, look at this. Look at all these people. They're all having fun, like, right? And they're all singing and stuff. And Shane's following my finger, looking around, and everyone's just dancing around. And then you get to Edwin, the very last one, right? Who's not only is he making this face, he's staring,
he's sitting there like
just
this.
staring
He's
at
just like
us, like looking at Shane. So you're just like,
when I was taking
then-
his shit that one time
Yeah.
with the lights off and the door open. You came in, and I was just sitting there like,
Oh my god. Jesus.
yeah, dude. It was like that.
but it was just that. Not only is like everyone partying, dancing, singing, Edwin had this blank face, and not did he just have it, he was staring at me as I
Yeah.
was looking around at everything. Just.
Yeah.
It was just so. It was the funniest thing I saw all night. It was just so funny the way it was.
Yeah.
I got the.
That's awesome.
And actually, one thing that was cool was on the second or third day, I got to play some Smash Brothers with some people.
I didn't play any Smash.
Yeah, I played some Smash Brothers and Wave Riders. 2 or 3 of these guys didn't know, they didn't know what the hell was going on, but they just wanted to play.
Sure.
No mercy, of course.
No mercy.
I basically showed them the ropes. Like what I did was like, okay, I'll play you 1-on-1, you 1-on-1, you 1-on-1. It was like instructional, and then I'll play everyone seriously. But I'll tell you what, Dan Townsend, he's okay actually. He's not too bad. I mean, he didn't kill me once, but like he killed everyone. Everyone he fought, he killed. He murdered him. It was like he whooped the shit out of him. I mean, Calvin would beat him, I think, now, but he was definitely better at first.
Yeah.
Like he must have played some of the older ones.
I haven't played any kind of fighting game like that ever, so
Yeah.
him starting from just a higher base level
Yeah.
of just having any experience.
Yeah. So
Any.
and then Edwin B, I played him too. Yeah.
Dan's in there. He's like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Love you,
Dan. Dan, you're not too bad, dude.
I did it,
so
Mom.
just keep practicing though for the next one. When the Switch one comes out, we'll all play that together.
That'd be
you know?
legit.
And I got the sword fight Edwin B and Grieve too.
Yeah.
Grieve, I love you, man. You just gotta keep working on it. He got me a couple times. He got me one time on my knee, which it's like the 1 or 2 times he's got me.
Yeah.
But I got varicose veins, breaking all those fucking records in track.
Ugh.
But
Ugh.
well,
Saying.
you see, like, camera. Okay, right here, he got me, but I didn't notice it really. It was like I had jeans on, and then like later that night, it was big as like half a tennis ball.
Yeah.
It was just because he burst one of my veins. It was just fucking
Yeah.
huge. I'm thinking I might have to go to the fucking doctor. I kept thinking about it. I'm like, then he's gonna think that he got me. He punked my ass. But I punked him, really, man.
When he sent you to the hospital.
But no, that was fun. And of course, Edwin B too. Edwin B, he's Filipino like me, so he's real fucking quick, So that was cool.
Is that how you be quick?
Yeah, how I
you
be
got
quick.
You got to be Filipino.
Yeah, I mean, real quick.
What's that?
bro.
Street Stream.
What is that?
Oh,
Street
sweet.
Stream.
Yeah.
A toy was.
A toy was.
Yeah, Lenny, it was all purple and just real. It was like disgusting looking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta wear pants. People are gonna judge me. You know what I mean? So, like, isn't he a YouTuber? Why is his legs like that? You know what I'm saying?
That's why they have a table.
Yeah, like a table. But that was truly a pleasure just doing all
Sure.
that because like I love Smash Bros. I love lightsaber fighting, and these people want to engage and learn.
Yeah.
So that was really special for me.
Yeah.
And it's funny is now some of these Wave Riders, their names are forever saved on the Blind Wave Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
when I think
That's
about
right.
it,
Until we fill it up and delete them.
yeah. Well, in this current version, I don't think we'll get many more names on
Yeah,
there.
I don't think so either.
But yeah, you guys will be on the Blind Wave Wii U for eternity. So congratulations.
One of my favorite things too was I didn't get to spend too much time playing board games, but I got pulled into a monikers game, and one of the funniest things I had to do with that was that one of the cards, because if you haven't played monikers, it's kind of like charades.
Yeah.
But you have say you have 40 cards, and the teams that are playing, the 2 teams, 3 teams, whatever there are, go through those 40 cards, and you have 3 rounds. The first round you can say anything except for what the title of the card is, and then the second time you can say a single word except for anything that's the title of the card, and you can also gesture any of the time, and then you have a third round where you can only gesture.
So it has a memory aspect to it.
Yeah,
too, because it's easy to get like the one word when okay, I've already heard this before once.
Yeah. So you're trying to remember these 40 cards that you have.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to remember what people said before, what kind of actions maybe they did before.
Very fun game.
And then whenever one person does it and they miss it, then it passes to the next team, and then they may have to do the same one. So you're trying to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
But at some points, some things may have interloping things.
Yeah.
Like there may be Schrodinger's cat, but there may also be a cat lady.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't just be cat. You got to get something more. So one of the funner ones I thought worked out pretty well was I said movie, and the card was Human Centipede.
Sure.
And I thought I portrayed it fairly accurately. That everyone got it real quick.
Yeah.
The worst thing I had was I had to get my team to guess John Henry, an American folk hero.
Yeah.
And my team was made of 3 Canadians.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how am I supposed to do this?
Yeah,
So I tried to get them to like Long John Silver and get the John part, and then I tried to think of do they have the O. Henry candy bar?
Sure.
O. Henry is a candy bar. John Henry, put them together, please.
Oh my gosh.
It was so hard.
When we played around, Rick, I think you were the clue giver for your team.
Yep.
And it was that lady that killed her kids in the bathtub. What was her name? I can't remember her name, but it was that. When we got it in the first round, the second round, the third round, Rick was doing the motion, and he emotionally, and in my head, just murdered these children.
I did. We were just
we were sitting like Jesus, Rick.
I forgot.
much-
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
lot.
So
Thank
much
you.
food.
Thank you so much. And who was this one from?
Well, it seems like there were 2.
Yeah,
There was
that's
Aramaic and a Toyawa.
Thank you both,
Yeah,
Aramaic.
shit, guys.
And
Thank
Aramaic
you.
Aramaic is definitely
Thank
my
you
dude.
so
Him and I have
much.
been talking. He's
Yeah.
actually supposedly he's going to start working out, and next year he's going to be this
Oh, yeah,
jack
man.
change man, dude.
He's gonna be jacked.
Yeah, we had some pretty good conversations too, because I obviously know Aramaic, but I didn't know what he looked like. If I saw him, he was great to see.
Another suit up next year too.
Another fantastic moment. So we're all having a good time at Penn's. Then we're winding a little bit. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. People speak different languages. We're just creating these bonds.
Yes.
I look over and I see Grieve on the chair, isolated, and he's staring at his phone. It looked like he was high or he was bawling. I get
It's
closer.
got to be one of those 2 things. I don't know
get
what's going
closer.
on.
Thank you. I get closer. I realize he's just bawling. I'm thinking, shit, what the fuck happened to this kid? I thought maybe he's talking to his girlfriend on there or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he said, yeah, man. He flipped the camera. He flipped his phone. It was this really emotional scene in Star Wars Rebel Season 2. So I actually,
great.
yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. I took one of his earpieces, his waxy ears. I put him in my ears, and I watched it with him.
Yep.
Which,
Teared up a little yourself.
I did tear up a little
Yeah,
because it's such a great
Can't
thing.
blame you.
But that was awesome. I mean, everything was just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You want some napkins?
Guys, do you want anything to eat?
That's the last time we're gonna ask. No, I'm just kidding.
Then you'll be going to bed.
So, what was the most surprising?
by
What was,
Shane Farley.
what was the most surprising things for you guys?
Surprising?
Yeah. Did anything surprise you?
Grief.
His hair?
Hair?
Yeah. when I
Yeah,
first
that
showed
was
up.
very surprising.
I
Yeah.
remember what it looked like last time, and then this time, it's like you've been preparing the entire year for
Yeah.
that reaction.
Yeah.
Well, he looked like a Super
I turned
Saiyan
around and
one.
he's like, hello. And I'm like, geez.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he wanted.
There's one time we
Yeah.
were at the caverns, and I was looking for everybody that was going to ride back with me in my car, and I was looking around, and I just couldn't find him. He was standing right next to me.
How can you miss him? He was so
I know,
close.
but
He's
I was
so
looking.
tall.
I was looking for the tall, short-haired guy with the leather jacket.
He was so close you didn't notice him.
yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I gotta look around this wall.
And I kept looking around him and stuff. I was like, "Where the fuck is Grieve?" And he was standing right there. I felt
Yeah.
bad
yeah.
because I looked like an idiot, and he's right there. I didn't want to make him feel like I didn't care about him or anything, but he just
Yeah.
looks so different. I wasn't expecting it.
Another huge thing is me and I mean Wolf Nation, Bigfoot, Keeks, and just Thack again, and a bunch of other people. We saw Mission Impossible in
did you see
IMAX,
I still haven't seen that.
and it was I mean, that movie in IMAX. You can imagine,
Yeah.
like the sound.
Yeah.
It was
That-
stunning. So,
yeah.
and honestly, my buddy, he's one of my best friends since high school, Tom Wire. We actually haven't seen in about 2 years in person.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll come up, and because he had a few days off, so he came up to hang out with my sister-in-law. Though, surprise, surprise. He came up. We all packed into his F-150, and then a couple other people drove, like Jenny and Tone, and we all went and saw it together. So that was pretty special for
Yeah,
me.
that's cool.
Yeah, that I really enjoyed that quite a bit, because it's always fun when you pack into like a car when it's too small for everybody. And then you drive, and Tom, he's like, I'm a cop, I don't care. He's speeding, he's speeding through red lights. He's, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's what he does.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Most surprising thing of the week.
Yeah.
We're all hanging out in that lobby,
Yeah.
back behind the that area behind the lobby. There's like
Yeah.
tables and chairs and shit, and people just been hanging out and drinking and talking and whatever else. And Kevin was there, and Otto was there, and different people were hanging out. And I think Shane, I think you were there. I think you and Tom were there.
Yeah.
And Kevin and Otto had headed out, and they went and had a smoke. And it gets really late, and you got to use your key card to get back in.
Yeah.
So they, you use your key card, you come back in. Usually, like if I'm coming in and Calvin's with me, Calvin just comes in with me. He doesn't
Yeah.
scan his key card too. So they come back in, and some guy comes in with them, and we're all hanging out and talking and whatnot. That goes back to the bathroom a little bit later. And while he's back in the bathroom, he comes back out and he goes, I go, what? He's like, I gotta go to the lobby. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, it's a homeless guy jacking off in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And I go,
I was
what?
there for that. I was sitting down. We were talking, but yeah, I was like,
he says he's.
Oh my God.
Stack's like, I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a guy. Like, I think Kevin and Otto and then went out to smoke, and then when like that group came back in, that
just
guy
walked in with
just
them.
walked in with them, and then
Gotcha.
beelined it to the bathroom. So they went up to the
jack
lobby.
off in this nice bathroom, man.
So they went up to the lobby,
Like
and
Travis Ayers. You know what I mean?
they went to the lobby, told
So
the
it's pretty
guy.
much your fault.
The guy was, yeah, it was my fault.
Yeah.
I was the blind guy there at the time. Shane was there too, though. But
He saw you
so-
and had to jack off, I guess.
yeah, they saw.
He had to purge his. No, it's like a release. He had to purge himself from the
I gotta
memories.
go. I'm sorry.
So, so that he goes to the lobby and tells them, he's like, okay, let me call valet, because I guess that's the security or something.
Yeah.
So they got the security guy that they have. He went back past us towards where the bathroom was, and was gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Tom, like he went out to the lobby or something like that, came back in. He's like, I gotta go back. I'm like, what? He's like, I gotta go back, talk to the security guy, see what's going on because he's been missing for like 5 minutes, and the guy in the lobby is the hostess or whatever is worried about him.
Yeah.
So he went back there, and I looked down the hall, and I just see him going like this. And he came back, and I'm like, what happened? He's like, I went back there, and he's just around the corner, out of sight, playing on his phone. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just giving him 5 minutes. He'll be done soon. I was like, what? He's like, I had to come help you.
That's very courteous.
I had to come look for you because the guy in the lobby's worried about you because you've just been gone.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll get him out of here soon. And then,
Yeah.
like, after a little while, that guy came out of the bathroom. He went around. He went to, like, that little snack area. Went out of the lobby. Looked like he was buying some stuff from the lobby.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he went. Just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's lagging.
Stream go
You
down.
guys have been off.
We still got to record.
Yep.
Recording.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
It happens.
I want to hear about some homeless guy jacking off.
Yeah.
And then I open my mouth and then it goes off.
It'd be funny if like it like cut in and out.
Yeah.
Fucking internet.
It's fine now.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, good, good.
So, so that's what happened.
Yeah, the guy.
That was the best story I've ever
Isn't that
heard.
crazy?
Yeah. That
It was
was
so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So-
Dang.
That was. I mean, I didn't.
I can't believe the firefighters got there so quick.
The firefighters
I
did
don't know.
come. Yeah. That's just funny.
Yeah. And then we went to the fire museum after, like the next day. Me and Melanie did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I enjoyed the zoo. I have to say, I enjoyed the zoo quite a bit. That was fun.
The zoo?
Yeah.
I didn't go to the zoo. I think, were you the one that went to the zoo? Or did you guys go to the zoo?
I went to the zoo.
I didn't go to the zoo
Yeah.
because I knew it was gonna be really hot.
Yeah.
I
Boo hoo, Calvin.
I didn't pack any kind of sunscreen or anything, and the one little pack that I got in my welcome thing wasn't gonna be enough. I was like, it's gonna be hot.
You can take a sunscreen shower.
I should,
Yeah.
but then I would be even more pale.
Yeah. No.
You just scare the animals.
Fluorescent white guy walking through the zoo.
Yeah. And I tell you, Keeks, she knows some good music, man. Like,
Mhm.
and of course Jenny. You know, we're jamming out to like all this great stuff from the early '90s, 2000s.
I love early 90s.
You know,
music.
Third Eye Blind, Backstreet Boys, Edwin McCain, just Boys to Men. That was a lot of fun.
You know what was surprising? how damn good that German brunch was.
I never got it.
I didn't get that.
It
either.
was the best meal I've had all week.
Really?
Honestly, I put it over the Brazilian place.
Really? That's
Yep.
That's a hell of a thing.
Oh man, it was so good.
Did you guys ever go to
That's why I
Jack
can
and
visit
Benny's?
Gus and just go there.
That's what
He-
his dad
he
does.
lives, like, right
That's
beside
what his
it.
dad does here for chip dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Did
Bronx
you guys
chip dip.
go to Jack and Benny's? There's a place just around the corner from the hotel.
Yeah.
And they did like brunch all day.
Yeah.
It was Eggs Benedict that could rival Fiorentina's
Mm-hmm.
in Toronto, Canada. I never thought I would find another place that was that
Sure.
good. It was amazing.
It's
All
just
their
like,
stuff was amazing.
like I got the like meat and potato skillet or something. And it's
Yeah.
literally the skillet. Like they cook it in the skillet and just put the skillet in front of it.
That's awesome.
And
That's
it was,
awesome.
It was just amazing.
That sounds good. Like and like it's weird because Gus. Oh, another. Let me rewind again. On the night I got back from Penn's, Gus is like, dude, I need to go take a shower. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, man. You all right? He's like, yeah. So what the fuck happened? Like an hour goes by.
Well,
and-
did you leave the room? Because I thought you said you came back into the room.
Well, like my hotel room, I had a couple rooms in it for when my kids came. I don't know if any wave riders would come to spend the night or whatever. He was in like his bathroom in his room, But like he left the door open and shit for his bedroom. I didn't hear anything in there. I look, I see the lights are off. I hear nothing. And it's like an hour later, because I'm kind of unwinding and I go check on him. And there's I see nothing, hear nothing. The lights are off, and I go, what the fuck? I open the door
To the bathroom?
to the bathroom, turn the light on, and he's laying there naked, his head barely above the water, like he could drown. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
He's laying there, his wiener's floating.
Like sleeping, right?
Yeah, sleeping. He just like, well, at first I was like, yeah, I thought he was dead. You know what I mean?
Jeez,
like, I
that'd
had
be
no
scary.
idea what was going on, and I flicked the light. Hey, he's like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? And he looked down. And he's like, man, my bad, man. And I'm like, dude, what the hell's going on? He's like, dude, I do this all the time, man. I fall asleep, and I'm staying here for hours. And then, the next, like, he gets up, like, I wake up, and I hear rumbling around, and the light is shining, too. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. And he gets out, he's like, I'm so cold. Like, he slept in there all night.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
basically Aquaman, so.
Yeah, he slept in there all fucking night. Yeah.
that's funny.
Which, yeah, I'm like, dude, you sleep in his damn bathtub when you're drunk? You could drown?
The thing I
Come
love
on.
is that our internet is choosing to lag right in the middle of the
these
good part of the stories.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
my
like, people
God.
are being like, what did he see? What did he see? Like, and it's
Dang
lagging,
it.
they don't know.
Okay, well,
Rick, there's
No,
a
it's
picture.
good. It'd
of
be
that
on- it'd be
brunch
on the
in your
thing.
Discord.
Picture of the brunch.
Yeah. It's so good.
Gate story, Shane got all that. Good. Well, I thought that was a pretty good story.
Yeah.
You can check the main video. But basically, he's in there naked, floating in the water, head barely sticking out. So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What was your guys' favorite moment?
There you go.
Like,
Oh yeah, this is the brunch, by the way,
Oh.
and the scores from
It's
last
still set up
2 weeks
for-
ago.
that was great.
But it was like steak, sausage, the eggs, the potato. Oh man, it was so fucking.
That looks fucking good.
That
Yeah.
does look good.
Oh my god. I
Was
couldn't-
that your favorite moment?
Yeah.
I love
No,
I
no,
love
I had
that
my
Irish
favorite
pub
moments.
across the street.
Yeah.
Not by choice, but I ended up going there 4 times. 'Cause
Yeah.
I kept going to people and they're hungry. I'm like, let's go here real quick. It's cheap and it was good.
Yeah.
I went.
was,
Yeah, I went there. I got a smoothie almost every day, except one day I was there with a group of people and it was closed. And then I got this Greek lunch, and that was pretty fantastic. I have to say.
Yeah.
That was pretty fantastic. And what's weird is like they obviously big on pita bread, right? And they just throw shit in there like Greek stuff, like cucumbers, olives, obviously, right? And they take French fries and they just throw them in there.
Sure.
And that's how they eat them. They roll it up like a fajita with French fries, and they eat it that way. And it was really delicious. And they were really nice. I feel like I was the only one in there. They looked at me like, thank God someone's here. I'm like, I'm here. I want to buy something.
Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the week was the Pokemon Monday. I liked that. We had a huge group just walking around doing
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
We went around, we did a raid, we walked around, did some more stuff. We saw parts of
We
Columbus.
saw parts of Columbus I had never been to. I'm like, oh man, okay, this is pretty great.
That big giant hammer.
Like out, the big
gavel?
gavel thing, like
Yeah.
out on the other side of the river from Kosai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that huge fountain, and it's just some great streets and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Pokemon
we
Monday.
had to walk all the way across the river.
Yeah, a lot of people
to,
told me
like-
that
like-
was a lot of fun.
Like how many blocks away to get that
That shuckle?
shuckle?
We got that shuckle,
Hey, there's a
baby.
shuckle over here. Only Aaron could see the shuckle on his phone.
Yeah.
None of us can see it.
Guys, there's a shuckle.
I'm
over
like, I ain't
there.
walking all the way there to get a shuckle.
I was,
Shuckle.
We walked over
Sounds
there and got a
racist.
shuckle.
I think-
No, we got a shuckle.
I was like, guys, we gotta go across the water if we want to get the shuckle. Who wants to do that? Is everyone okay with doing that? Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yep.
Afterwards, I think it was Alicia maybe or someone. It's like, Aaron, I thought you meant walk across this fountain, not the river. And I meant to walk so much further.
But when we came back, we were like outside coastside, swinging and playing on the stuff outside. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I was like,
video.
Aaron, come over here and stand on this rubber ground. And everybody's like, I'm not going over there. And I'm like, just do it. And one by one, as you guys came over, you realized how amazing it was.
Like you were over there, we were all on the one side. You were like, hey!
Look at this
You were
rubber
like,
ground.
you were like 3PO from episode 4. Hey!
Oh, here.
It was just funny. But then I enjoyed. We went to the Bicentennial Park one day, me and the family, and like there's just other wave riders like Rob and stuff like also came. But like it's fountains shooting up from the ground.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we went over there and just ran around the fountains and played there. And every once in a while, like all the fountains would just kind of stop.
Yeah.
And then there's one spot where this giant geyser fountain just shoots up so high.
Hit you in the balls.
No, well, you can't get into where it shoots, but you can stand in spots where it lands on you, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's like someone just pounding on your back. Oh, it's like oh,
felt really good.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's like part of massage, but it's only parts of it, so it hurts.
Yeah.
It's not enough of it so that it feels good. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like yeah. So it was kind of cool. That was neat.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
It happened. Yeah.
I
It was like what was happening to my face at Universal Studios when we went through the Jurassic Park ride.
Yeah. Or in
Yeah.
the
I
hotel
love
room.
that Jurassic Park ride, dude. That was fun.
I know.
But
Yeah.
we know it's gonna happen, but we have the other thing for the YouTube stuff, so there's not
Okay.
much we can do with it until it
Yeah,
keeps coming back.
unfortunately.
God dang it.
So, but yeah, so the fountain thing was cool. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Light.
Oh,
laser tag was fun.
who went to the caverns?
I
you
didn't go
the
to
I went to the caverns. Yeah,
I think was that Friday or like early Saturday?
it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday morning. We went there.
Yeah.
We went to the petting zoo and all that kind of stuff too. Caverns was really cool. It wasn't as extensive as the other cavern that I've been.
Wait, it wasn't before the meet and greet, was it?
no,
So it would have been Saturday,
Saturday. Yeah, that's
right?
right.
Because there was meet and greet, then
Yeah.
boopity,
Buca de Beppo.
and then there was
Yeah, it was Saturday
caverns.
morning.
So yeah,
Sorry.
I missed the caverns. None of you guys went to the caverns. I figured Shane would be all about caverns.
I didn't
I
want to
will.
go anywhere where I could risk falling headfirst into a hole that kept going
Which-
all the way down and kept getting smaller and smaller. So.
It's a good thing you didn't because there was a hole there that was right by the walkway.
Yeah.
That said, like, it starts out like 3 feet
Mhm.
in diameter, and the further you
Yeah.
go down, the smaller it gets to an underground lake.
Yeah.
And by the end, it's like
Yeah.
a foot
Okay,
across,
I get it.
and it's 350 feet straight down.
See, what would have happened is someone would be like, hey, Eric, look down here. And then I would have fallen and I would have died.
No.
As long as we filmed it.
I mean, there wasn't an Arby's there.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's true. There wasn't an Arby's
Yeah.
in that location.
That's
so you
true.
should have been fine.
You will die.
Now, if
at
there's
an
a
Arby's
cavern
in Columbus, Ohio.
At the
with
bottom.
an Arby's
Yeah.
at the bottom of it, better stay away.
You know what would be funny is like, I just die in Columbus, and in my honor, they erect an Arby's there. So I did die at an Arby's, but not in the same timeline.
The Arby's is where you died, not
Yeah.
you died at an Arby's.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Alicia's like, is Aaron talking about whenever we were there? Like, I was just wearing my trunks, and like, some people came and they weren't really ready to go into the fountains and stuff, but they were like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll do it, sure. And they got into it, and then they got out so they could dry off and stuff. And Alicia had been walking through, and then she was off to the side and was drying and whatnot. And at some point, something was going on, and I was like, oh, thank you, Alicia, for helping put stuff together, whatever. And I was like, come here, and I went to give her. She's like, no, you can give me a hug when you're not wet and you're not shirtless.
You took off your shirt.
I was at
You know,
I was at a
during-
pool thing.
Okay.
During the Pokemon Go stream, someone redeemed a slap to Eric, person of his choosing, and we were at the fountain like
Yeah.
as it happened. So I was like looking around, I was trying to find like a kid, like a little kid, like slap me. You know, I thought that'd be weird. So I ended up not doing it.
Yeah.
Alicia ended up doing it.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Alicia's like,
I just wanted to be like find like the
pulled away.
weakest kid, like slap me kid, and I'm like, haha, I gave him the system.
Could you imagine you
But
pick
just
some
slapping
little
him
kid,
back.
he's just like, BAM! You're like, ah!
Like he actually, like he's a black belt.
right?
Karate kicks you in the face. I think one of my favorite moments for sure. I had so many. It's just when like honestly, it was when we weren't doing anything and we were in our lobby. Like when we were back in that upstairs.
Our
like,
lobby.
Well, we were like in that
In the game room.
in the
up
game
there?
room
Yeah.
or like down below. You know, like whenever when
At
the game
the
room closed,
landing place.
At the landing place. I had just some of the best moments with people, best conversations.
Yeah.
To me, that was like Wavecon. To me, it was like getting together with these people who I've been wanting to see for so long, or even people who I wasn't sure about, and then we
Yeah.
got together in groups and we had like meaningful conversations. And I'd say I'm not gonna tell the story again because you've heard it a million times. But I told the best version of the Matt Nicholson story ever.
Yeah.
I incorporated like more body language. You know what I mean?
Who's Matt Nicholson?
He's this guy from high school. He left at Walmart twice.
Oh.
Cut down his dogwood tree, shit on his porch. Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't you also trap him in the trunk of your car and stuff like that?
No,
Like,
I trapped Aaron as a joke, and you fucking almost broke my knee. I'll
I
never
think, I'm
forget.
pretty sure
Oh,
I
you should've
crawled
stopped.
into that willingly
yeah.
to get a ride.
And then we
And
started
then you
kicking
guys all
him,
did shenanigans, kicking
Yeah.
me. So.
Yeah.
which you should have stopped kicking him as soon as I grabbed the trunk lid and
You
saying,
should have let me finish my shenanigan before
Well.
you became an interloper.
So yeah, that was last WaveCon at Golden Corral, which was fun.
That was
There
last
a Fat
WaveCon.
Man Chad was there, and
Yeah, we definitely missed Fat Man Chad for
Yeah.
sure. He's going some problems, so we've been thinking about
One of
him.
the greatest moments of my life is introducing my grandma to Fat Man Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for everyone too that was like already planning on going, and then stuff came up that they weren't
Yeah.
able to. Because there was a
Yeah.
couple people that were like, "Man, I was really planning on coming.
Yeah.
Just things happened,
Yeah.
couldn't make it."
Yeah,
But
that's why we have
I-
next year.
Yeah, but I enjoyed meeting. a lot
Just
of the,
meeting
the
everybody.
new people because there's a lot of old faces that I already knew.
Yeah.
But there was also the new people. So
Well,
it's
and like
fun
Amber from
seeing people again.
Australia,
Mhm.
she's a sweetheart. She got stuff for her kids.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
It's like the same place.
It's not.
It's like the
They're,
same.
they're different countries.
Did you hear how she talked?
Yeah, it was a New
It was
Zealand
an- it was an
accent.
Au- that's how the Aussies talk too.
I think she's.
I
Are we
don't
sure
like-
it's New Zealand? Are we
watched
sure it's
that-
New Zealand?
I watched
Amber
that
B?
crikey guy, okay? And
We
she
sure?
gave me a kangaroo.
We sure?
I'm positive.
How positive?
She's a Kiwi.
She said
Like-
something about Kiwis.
Like
Alright.
Game of Thrones Rick
I just
reacts
like giving Calvin a
positive.
hard time.
No.
Okay.
Shut up.
Someone just said she lives in Australia.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she lives in Melbourne.
Anyway.
She's a Kiwi. She's from.
so there was
New Zealand.
Amber. There was also
But she's from New Zealand.
Carmen and Lenny.
Because she told me Australia at one point.
Yeah. She,
Carmen and
Never
Lenny
mind.
we had met for the first time.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Was Spartan? Was he there before? Was he there at last WaveCon? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I can't remember if he
No.
was there last
I-
time.
I
but
don't
he
believe
was
so.
there this time. That was cool.
Had a nice conversation with him about his job. He's an order picker for Amazon.
He just picks like the ones that.
No.
Does
He's
it
like,
go-
I like that one. I like that
I'm
one.
gonna.
This
fuck
guy's
with
not gonna
this
get
one,
his
I'm gonna
package.
fuck with this
No,
one.
he doesn't.
This one doesn't get a note.
That's what happened in my punching bag stand.
No, he's one of the guys down on the warehouse floor who like, all right, we need like 3 of these things and 5 of these things, and he puts them on a cart and he rolls them and he sends them up a little thing to the other floor where they get sorted and packed. So basically, these things come along on a belt line, and people are looking at a list of things they need for a box, and they're like, okay, I need this, I need that, and I
Sure.
need that, and then they send it to packaging, and packaging like takes the notes and puts it in there and stuff like that. So those are the people who fuck up and don't put notes.
Hey, I
in.
hear it's
So-
a tough job.
It is a tough
Yeah.
job. It's long hours.
This one
One
has a
of-
toilet mug.
Any mug.
My 2 biggest regrets of WaveCon is one, I missed a lot of people that I didn't get to say goodbye
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, me too.
And also with that, I didn't get to do my XCOM photo that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because like on,
yeah,
I got
you're-
there Saturday. On Monday, I was on my way to the zoo, and then I think Melanie was like, "Yeah, Raven's leaving today." I'm like, "Raven's leaving?" I was like, "When?" She's like, "I don't know, probably pretty soon. Why? Do you want to go?" Because we were already like going to the zoo. I was like, "No, I don't know where anyone is," because everyone was so dispersed.
Yeah.
Like there was never like a time, unless Friday when the meet and greet was going on, that everyone was like together.
Definitely Friday.
You know?
Definitely.
So like, I felt like the XCOM group was never together. And then once Raven left, I was kind of like,
Fuck
now it's
it.
only it's gonna be even less people because
Yeah.
Dustin Vader wasn't there,
Yeah.
and I don't have Raven. Then I don't know. That just never happened. So
Yeah.
Uh,
I hated not getting to say bye to some people.
Yeah.
Like I missed a toe I was. I
Yeah.
didn't get to say bye to him. I didn't get to say bye to Brendan.
Yeah.
There was some
Brendan,
people-
go ahead.
There was some people I said bye to like the day before. Like I think Brandon. I think I got to say.
Mhm.
I think I said bye to him the day before he left, but then he left the next morning.
yeah.
Okay.
It feels
I
weird
got-
because I'm sorry. I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say it feels weird because it seems like it's a conceited thing to think about, but we really should for next year like schedule like photos, like if you want a photo with the whole crew because we were all kind of spread out and you know I know a couple people that were like I wanted to get a picture with the whole crew,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll have to try to schedule that in for next year or something.
Definitely.
Yeah, I also a pretty cool moment.
You would think of
me
that,
and
Eric.
Brendan, and Baba and Edwin B. We actually went to go work out. And my regret was we didn't go back more, but my days were pretty filled after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We worked out and that was pretty fun. And me and Brendan we went down to the sauna. Had
Oh really? There was a sauna there too.
there's a sauna there and it's like a dungeon. And Brendan's in there. The guy was trying to describe it. He's like, yeah, if you can't find it, just come back up here. I'll help you find it. Cause you go down there and there's like hallways that crisscross. It's like Resident Evil, man. You go down there and you literally don't know what the fuck. And what happened is you have to open this door, and the hallway looks like it it's a part of a different building, different foundation. You're walking in there, and there's the hallway is like this skinny.
Yeah.
And there's all these like toilets that have been like
Ripped
uninstalled
up?
toilets, ripped up. They were sitting like in the hallway, like this, like stacked up. You
So
have
you
to go
gotta, like,
around them. The
walk
lights,
around
the
them and
lights were
shit?
blinking and shit. I swear to God, it was like a horror game.
It reminds me of
Jeez.
And I get in there, and then like once you get in there, it's like this dark, damp, terrible like locker room when all the showers are just
on and off, back
broken.
and
they're
forth, you don't
old
know.
and stuff, and some aren't working.
Tiles chipped.
But then there's this nice sauna. So we get in there, and he's, this guy's never been in a sauna. So he was like, man, you fucking sitting here? I'm like, yeah, I do for like 40 minutes sometimes. So it was real hot. We had to take a couple breaks, but we had a really good conversation. I really appreciated my time with him.
Okay.
And then when he left, Dababa, I think, I caught it on Wavecon on the channel. And I actually, hey, I want to come say bye to you, man. And I went and met him right before he left, so that was nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
So I put effort into it, Aaron.
Because I think he left right after an escape room, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize he was leaving. And
Yeah,
I was
sure.
walking back to the
Yeah.
hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was cool too, the escape room.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you talking about that makes me think of IT Crowd.
Yeah.
Like down all the way to the basement, and it comes down like the elevators open up, it won't open up all the way.
You have
It's
to, like,
only part
force
way.
them open.
Like, get off the lift. Get off
Yeah.
the lift. There's like a bathroom right there, steam shooting out of these like vents
Sure.
and stuff, just scary. But no, the escape room was pretty cool. They
Yeah.
have a new escape room up in Columbus. It's only been around for like a couple months. Has like
Since
six
the 1st of
different
July. Yeah.
has like 6 different rooms in it
Yeah.
that you have to escape from. I did one where you have to, the whole goal was to steal the Mona Lisa,
yeah.
and we succeeded and stole it. We
Yeah?
had 5 minutes to spare,
So
Oh,
did
good.
I.
so it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't in the group.
Not in your group. I was
Oh.
in the group before that,
All right.
and we did it first.
And one thing I want to
How much
point
time
out.
do you have to spare?
Like 5 minutes.
You
Yeah.
liar.
One thing I want to talk about is all the people who came to this when they were kind of broke.
Yeah.
So we really
Yeah.
appreciate that. Like actually, Wolf Nation, he put in a request to time off to go to this thing, and they basically said, "Fuck you." Like they said yes he could, and then at the deadline at the 11th hour they said no you can't. So this guy quit his job to come see us.
Damn.
Shit.
Shit,
And
man.
when
I
I
didn't know
Wolf
that.
Nation.
I know, dude. Like seriously,
Eric,
we,
do it.
we,
Do it.
Wolf Nation.
We appreciate the
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I always
and,
do it.
and I'm
Yeah.
sure he's not the only one who had trouble.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a time when him and I we actually rode around one day, and I went and got some things, and I got a couple things for me personally, and my debit card declined because it was like a time of month. Like, shit, I don't have any money in this account, and he's like, dude, I got you. You know, pulls out all these rolled dollar bills, you know, probably $100 bills rolled up, and just pays for my shit one time, and I'm like, man, you don't got to do that.
Yeah.
And he's a kind guy, man,
Sure.
real cool dude.
Yeah.
So appreciate the hell out of him.
I think everyone there was pretty nice.
Yeah, and like me like last night, like
Except for
and
all
this-
the people making the ball jokes. Fuck those people.
No, everyone. like,
Everyone.
well, we had like this big roast on Friday when you were there. We all got on stage. We all
Ball
took,
roast.
Yeah, we all took turns. We had this,
I'm like, hey guys, let's roast Aaron, who's not here. It'll be fun.
no, we recorded that. We're gonna show it to you on your birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
which is when?
Huh? I don't fucking know anyone's
See, I knew
birthday.
it.
I know very few people.
I should have showed up to that. The
I
only
know
reason I
some
did
people's
was because I
birthday.
wasn't hungry.
I know yours.
No. Really? What is it?
May 19th.
Nope. No,
May-
that's
May 20th.
Mine's not my birthday though, because I'm episode 3. Grace.
Is it May 20th?
No.
No, it's 17.
May 17th.
Shit.
Yeah, I knew
Man, you're
that.
so damn confident too. I love it.
Well, it's like my birthday. I tell people Halloween, but it's actually not even Halloween. You know. Whatever. I don't give a
Jason's
fuck.
birthday's Halloween.
Yeah, my
Kudos. Kudos.
my Wavecon was a little different because I was in one room for
Like the whole
80 to 90% of
Sure.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, you're running some games, man. What was that one game we played? Goblins or
Goblin Quest.
Goblin
Goblin
Quest?
Quest.
Man,
Damn it, I didn't get to
Yeah.
play any of those.
That was fun.
I spent way too much time designing my goblins.
Yeah.
My goblins died much faster than it took me to draw all my goblins.
Yeah.
So between Maggie and I, because Maggie actually ran a lot too.
Yeah.
Maggie ran a lot of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I ran board games and then Goblin Quest, which is a fun, silly RPG. And a lot, like most of the people who played had never done any role playing before.
Yeah.
For it, and they had a lot of fun. Like Eric said, part of the character creation, I bought a bunch of colored pencils.
Yeah.
And like it's got the little goblin outline, and you like are coloring your goblins, and like
Yeah.
you know, they all have traits because they're part of a family. So Brendan's goblins all had these like yellow deformed hands that were sticky.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But they work to his advantage.
Yeah.
And heavily to his
I kinda
disadvantage.
want-
Mine
at
were all
times.
part of an acting troop.
Troop.
And we had our special artifact. and my artifact was the emotion enhancer they would use to enhance their own emotions when they're performing.
Yeah.
It was a baseball bat. They beat each other.
I kind of wanted to get in the game room more. We did play some epic, a Secret Hitler,
Yeah.
which I'm such a huge fan. I love that game so fucking much. I played that several times. I played a Tom Wire who is not like the culture of board games. Is, he's not into that thing, but he's like, dude, that was fucking fun, man. I would do that every night.
Yeah.
I watched more board games than I played, I think. I watched people play Secret Hitler.
Yeah.
I played Monikers.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't think I played any other board games. I can't remember any.
Yeah.
I played Monikers.
Well, I saw Rick
was
running
gonna-
a few that I
Goblin
thought was
Quest.
pretty interesting.
I was going to play Captain Sonar.
Yeah.
But then, like, we had so many people that I just kind of helped other people play Captain Sonar.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it. I think they enjoy
Yeah.
it, too. So, Captain Sonar's fun.
But Goblin Quest was a lot of fun. I'll scan like some of the character sheets and we'll put them on Twitter or Instagram or something.
Sure.
But some of the deaths were pretty funny. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty silly game where if you're not familiar with a role-playing game, you just kind of try to make up something to do and you roll dice and
Like
see
your
if it
goblins
works.
die immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have 5 of them.
You
pretty
have
much.
5 goblins.
They die so quick.
And so one of the players, his treasure was a lucky rope.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to sneak this wagon past a griffin's nest. And they were like, okay, what can we do? We have a bugbear with us. He's super strong. Goblins make excellent projectiles. And they had a bunch of goblins with them that like weren't player characters. So he was like, okay, bugbear, take this rope, fashion it into a sling, and sling one of these goblins up there. And the griffins will eat him and it'll be a distraction.
Yeah.
Well, so he rolled and he succeeded, but he also died
Yeah.
Okay.
as part of his rolls. So he was the one that got tied up and tossed up into that griffin's nest.
Yeah.
That's
At
funny.
one point during our quest, the like gravity switched and everything was upside down, and like 3 or 4 of our goblins like fell into the sky.
They did.
And the way Rick said it was just so funny. It's like, and along with his brothers, he lives amongst the stars.
Sounds like Dragonheart, man.
Yeah, that was his new like constant goblin constellation thing. But that was a lot of fun. We also played a lot of telestrations. I actually have
I didn't play
pictures
that
of
I
some of the
played a
telestrations.
telestration thing.
one. Yeah.
That's what I
Did you guys get to ride any
Telestrations
scooters
are
around?
awesome.
No.
No.
I did, dude, and it was fucking fun.
We kept looking for him. Thacker was the only one who actually managed out of the
I will-
group
Well, I'll tell you
that
what, I
like
did it in Pluto.
made a
one-
pact.
Well, I found one. I said because I was walking to North Market, and I was supposed to go with a group of people, and they fucking left without me.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm gonna get a fucking scooter, and Pluto was like, "You going? I'll go with you." I'm thinking, I'm gonna get a scooter, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's walking with me. I find one. I looking at him, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm scooting. I'm scooting, dude.
Scoot.
I'm scooting, man." Like Matt Thacker would say. And so I just drove, and he was jogging behind me, like on the way to North Market.
That's hilarious.
But that thing was fun, dude.
I will say before Rick, real quick, that one of my favorite moments of the entire
Yeah.
week was me and Jancy were driving. I don't know where we were driving to, but this big kid, like fat kid on a scooter, goes flying by my car across a crosswalk, like into traffic and around people on bikes, and he had to be going like 25, 26 miles an hour, 30. He was flying.
Yeah.
And he does that thing where like this.
Yeah.
And he face plants so
Oh,
damn hard.
no.
He was so fast and confident as he zoomed by. Like
Yeah.
the cool kid from school, you know?
Cool, man.
But he smashed into the sidewalk so hard. At first I was like, ooh. And then he got up and he looked embarrassed, and then it was funny. But,
yeah.
Man.
huh? He he skid on the
Oh
sidewalk.
no,
Jesus.
man!
But I couldn't believe it happened to me.
I saw the one guy when we were Pokemon walking who
Yeah.
crashed it, and then like his flip flop thing he was wearing, like
That was the
went
best,
up his
too.
leg. Like he had a flip flop, and it was up to almost his knee, and
He wiped out, so his flip flop where it goes onto your it went up
Right.
his leg and and like up onto the thing, so he's like stuck to it. He's like
he's like trying to get it off and stuff. It was funny.
I'm like, you okay?
Yeah,
But he's trying
jeez.
to do it in a way where no one would see, and like our group of 16 people walk by, and I'm like, you okay, man? He's like, no, it's okay. It's
Then
okay.
it looked like he just gave up. He just started
And
walking.
his friends were there laughing at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Sorry, we got some illustrations, Rick?
yes.
Yeah.
Telestrations, right?
Telestrations.
All right.
Telestrations.
So the idea of telestrations,
Yeah. So the way that the game works is
kind of like telephone.
Yeah, it works a lot like telephone in that someone starts by writing a word. Normally it's off from a card, but it could be made up. So, for example, the first one's going to be hockey stick. And you pass that to the next person to your left, and they draw the word that you wrote.
Yeah.
And then the next person in line looks at the drawing and tries to guess the word.
Gotcha.
And then it keeps going around until it gets back to the original person, and usually with hilarious results.
Okay.
Let me make sure.
And these are
These are some of the things that the Wave Riders did.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, we played a couple games of this, and every time, once in a while, Rick would be like, "All right, I'm taking pictures of this," and you take pictures, because like, there you go.
All right,
So
So-
hockey stick.
So
Rick
mine
had
was
hockey.
hockey stick, and
That's
it
easy.
goes to that, which is my drawing.
Okay.
It looks like,
Because
a,
it looks
hockey
like-
mask.
looks like a scythe.
But it looks like
Well, so-
Jason.
Rick, why wouldn't you
Right.
have it the other direction?
So
Dead guy and a slide.
I think they meant to say scythe, but that turned to this,
Oh man, I want to play this.
This would be cool, man.
which
Water
then became
slide.
water slide. At the end of it, I skipped a
Okay.
few.
Sure, that's great.
And then so Romp, we had Zamboni
Okay.
that he wrote with a very nice drawing,
Oh, nice. I can. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Zamboni.
which turned into bumper car,
But okay, I get that.
which I could
too.
also see. And then there's that.
Bumper cars.
And so eventually it turned into this
Okay.
How?
human hamster wheel, is what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Human hamster wheel.
And that's how it
Gotcha.
ended.
Okay.
Was
Gotcha.
it went from Zamboni to human
Yeah.
hamster wheel. We had comedian,
I feel like
Okay.
I'd want to do it and make sure we don't fuck it up. You know what I mean?
and we started with this.
Okay.
Oral tradition
I get
now is
that.
so terrible.
Wait, they wrote letters.
Yeah, you're not allowed to
You're not
write
supposed to write haha.
letters, but
Like you can do what that guy did with like the words in
I
the
mean,
bubble.
yeah.
Technically,
That's
it's an onomatopoeia, though, right?
That's legal right there, but you can't have actual letters.
And then it went to karaoke, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Karaoke.
Okay.
Calvin singing Michael Jackson,
Got you.
which then turned to this,
What the hell?
which is
it-
supposed to be
it's-
Calvin moonwalking.
Yeah. I'm moonwalking and I have a beard.
Okay. Oh, he's pointing at your dick.
It was
No,
turned
my
into
feet.
soccer
I
Soccer
player.
player.
thought
Yeah.
he had one testicle or something. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I wrote Candyland,
Oh, okay.
and it turned to this,
Angry Rick. Okay.
which then turned to
I hate. Okay, they got it.
That's not too bad.
Which turned to that. Okay. Rick hating. Oh my God! It kept going.
That is great.
Rick
killing
Oh my
Candyland.
gosh!
They
Everybody
always
got
know
it.
it's Candyland.
Everybody got it. Oh my God! It's so great.
bank robber.
Bank robber. Oh, you almost got it.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Cooking? That's where that one ended.
Oh man, that was so fun.
That's cool as fuck, man.
But yeah, it's fun.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
I
Man,
love
Rick, where's the
illustrations.
one?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You know the one?
Well, yeah. Actually, my phone is still uploading some of them now, so hopefully we'll get there. But I do want to show this one because it's pretty good as well. So it started off as License to Kill,
Okay.
and it's a little blurry for the first couple here. but
Sure.
you got that, which good.
Okay.
License to Kill.
Yeah.
You got it.
We got
Is that a
this.
bow?
I think it's supposed to be a knife.
Knife.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wanted poster.
I mean, it's a wanted poster. That's good.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's that. Debtor's prison.
What?
I think I would articulate like this, the word well, but I don't know if I
People in
translate well.
prison.
Blind win?
That's you, Eric.
Eric in jail.
That's so funny.
Is where that one ended.
Oh, I thought you just cookie crumbs. Stuff.
No.
Got from Eric and Joe.
And
to
let me
cookie
see if
crumbs.
any of the others.
That would be
Man, what
appropriate.
was the one that it started with? You know what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I do.
I know what it was. It was umbilical
Gymnast?
cord.
Oh, umbilical.
Umbilical cord.
That might be kind of hard. Maybe kind of weird.
It was a tough one and an interesting one, and it went pretty interesting.
Yeah.
My favorite, though,
I
is
imagine.
it's still uploading, but it works just as well, like describing it. It started as gymnast, and so it had a picture of like a gymnast or whatever, and it was gymnast for a little while, and then eventually, someone was like, a weightlifter or something. Like I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to draw, but it looked something kind of like.
Kind of like hanging from bars.
It was raise the roof.
It kind of looked like that. And then someone guessed
Oh.
raise the roof, and it just went completely off the rails.
Yeah.
But by the time it got back to the end, it got back to gymnast.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is
I love,
pretty
I
fucking
love
cool.
when that stuff happens.
That's
Yeah.
So,
That's
but-
pretty.
yeah, that's all I have for now. We'll do like either a Twitter post or an Instagram story with some of the other ones.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Because there was the one I said umbilical cord, and there was also all the single ladies.
Kat
Yeah.
says that Adrian turned them all dirty.
That happened. At one point, someone wrote like Wisconsin, and it was like, it was I don't know what.
So it was funny because
It's
like someone wrote Wisconsin, but the next two people online were Canadians,
Oh.
and so they passed. We're like, how do I draw Wisconsin?
It turned into a rug, didn't it?
It turned into a rug.
It turned into like a magic carpet.
Oh my gosh,
I don't even know if I could do Wisconsin. Like the shape.
it's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Well, the first person to do it got it spot on, but then
Yeah.
it went to the Canadians. And they were
That
like,
don't
They
know.
just drew like a
fucking-
weird.
Unless it was like
United States
Colorado or
geography.
something, just a square.
They just kind of drew a weird square thing.
Okay.
It was funny.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and we played. I got to play all kind of different board games and role playing games, and
Yeah.
it was a blast.
Yeah.
Cool.
If one time that you were board gamed out, I'm sure you had it.
No.
Okay, well,
No,
good.
Nope.
not even close. Actually, the first thing I did when I got home was like, Mag, you want to play board games? She's like, no, I'm too tired. I was like, all right, fine. So I just played one by myself.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But it was just a fun week. The whole
Yeah.
week, you know.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had to prepare for it. I had to keep putting up videos and
There
stuff
was always
like
like
that.
something to do each
Yeah.
day. A lot of times people grouped up into different stuff.
Yep.
But there's always like some kind of event.
Saw
going
Shane's
on.
brother. He came at Penn's for like
Yeah, my brother
10
came
minutes.
for a little
Yeah.
bit, but he wasn't aware of like the kid rule.
Sure.
So he was there like 20 minutes. I barely got to talk to him because when I got there, I was also like seeing some wave riders for the first time
Sure.
who were new that day. I said, "Hey man, I love you, dude. Thanks for coming. I got to talk to some of these people that came from
Yeah.
across the world."
Yeah.
Just,
Your cousin was there too, right?
Yeah, James
Yeah.
was there. And you know he brought like 5 of his little, I don't know how many kids he has, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he
Dude,
brought,
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6.
I got.
he's got always little kids running.
I also
around.
got to meet the Baba's brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did too.
I did too.
He was nice.
That was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
He was a cool dude.
Your
Yeah.
brother came by too, Eric, for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went down to the Big Fun toy store.
Yes.
And I spent like $300.
Yes.
Calvin, your sister was there.
That's what Aaron
Yeah.
spent on booze.
And my
that
brother-in-law.
Yeah, and your brother-in-law, and your mom, and your dad.
And my dad. Yeah. My
Saw
other
your dad
sister
for a
wasn't
second.
there. Huh?
He looked like a no nonsense guy. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
how he always looked.
yeah.
When
That's
Kenny-
how he looks.
Yeah. When Kenny came, we went up to this place called Dirty Frank's, which was a hot dog place, which was
Oh, I forgot about that.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then right beside it, we took our food over to what was it called? 16-bit.
16-bit.
Yeah, it's a bar up there that as long as you're drinking, you can just play the games for free.
Mm-hmm.
And when we came in there, there's this guy sitting at the bar. He was wearing a Dirty Frank shirt. He actually worked over there. He came over to the bar for like his break. He's sitting there and he's looking at me. And he's like, "I know you. You're Blind Wave," you know. And I'm like, it was just cool that there was a random guy in Columbus while we were
Was
having
Jancy
a,
with you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
that's some props right there.
Felt great.
I need to pay someone to come to me when Joy's there.
But you know, it was random because it's like there's wave riders here, you know, that we're having
Yeah.
a convention,
Yeah.
you know. But
Well,
he was excited,
What's interesting, I
talking
went
all
to
about Flash and Arrow and all that stuff.
I-
And then we played X-Men with him, huh? Oh, he's in the
Okay.
picture that.
Oh,
yeah,
there's-
okay.
cool.
Yep.
You see the top of Greaves' head?
It's not quite Wavecon related, but yesterday you weren't here, Eric. We were downstairs on the second floor, and the buzzer thing went. "Billy-lee-lee."
Yeah.
And I went over to him, I'm like, "Hello." He's like, "Is this the Blind Wave studio?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it is." And I was like, "Hi, I talked to Sean, and he told me to come on over here, and I could check out the studio sometime, and something. And I was like, what? Hang on, I'll be right down." 'Cause I didn't know who this guy was.
Sure,
So
okay.
I'll go downstairs and I open the door and I'm like, "Hi, who are you?" It's like, "I'm Nathan. This is like, I watch you guys' videos all the time, and I talked to Sean, and he told me I could come on over and check stuff out." I'm like,
Okay.
"Sean?"
Shame.
He goes, "Yeah." And I just stared at him for a second, and I'm like, "Is this guy trying to like
Sure.
play a trick on me, try to get
Yeah.
in the studio? What's going on here? Like, how's he know?" And they're like, "Shane?" And he goes, "Yeah, I call him Sean all the time."
Sean! I'm like,
And
"Hey,
I'm like,
man."
"Come on upstairs. Wait here on the." Like, I took him to like the top of the steps on the
Sure.
second floor thing, but not inside. I'm like, "Hang on 1 second here." And I went in, "Shane, someone you know?" And I just passed it off because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I wasn't 100% sure what was going on, but it was such a weird moment.
Well, I
That's
mean,
funny.
and then like, what's Nate? He's a nice guy. All right.
No, he was nice. He was
Yeah.
pretty.
He's really
But
cool.
I a month and a half ago when I was staying here, I was flea bombing my house. I said, "Hey man, come on up, dude. I'm right over here," because he works at the Kahuna Ice.
Sure.
I said, "Yeah, I might be over." And I saw him a couple weeks ago. I'm like, "Hey, you never came by." He said, "Oh, I know." And no idea he was coming. He randomly came yesterday, which was cool. We weren't doing anything. I showed him the place, and he was very
Sure.
nice. But
Okay.
it was,
Yeah, I was
it
just caught off guard because he was like, "Yeah, Sean told me to come here and look at the Blind Wave studio," and I'm like,
I can just imagine
Yeah.
the
It's
like
hesitation.
someone playing a
and then
trick
you're
to
just
me.
like, I'll be right down.
yeah.
Well,
Especially
like,
buzz him in. I don't know.
he
what's
looked at
going
all of us, and all of us were looking at him like, Sean.
Yeah.
who's Sean?
Dude, I
That's
see.
funny.
I have my teachers from high school. Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't correct them anymore.
Sure.
Like, why? Because they've been doing it for so many years. I don't want to correct them.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care.
At least
I'll be Sean.
At least they remember what they think is your name.
Yeah, you know. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
No, he seemed like a nice guy. Shane kind of showed him around, showed him everything.
Yeah.
And he was here for a little bit, and then he headed out, and we kept on doing stuff.
What was cool is my buddy Zane came. We were at it was with Zane. We went back to that damn Irish bar, which is awesome. But you know, I've been there a million times. And they were there. They were like, I was wearing that University Burgundy Blind Wave shirt I kept wearing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my gosh, two girls came in early. They were wearing that shirt. They were having a good time. What is this thing? So I got to explain what Blind Wave was. You know, and they're like, oh, subscribe right now. So I'm like, I'm glad you like that
It's
shirt.
always awkward trying to explain it.
Well,
Yeah.
I was with
I just tried to
I was
explain
getting
it to the-
tacos with Dan, Aramaic, Lenny. I think that was it. It was just and Sean. Okay, and which
I guess
we
they
were
bought a Sean either.
Sean's a good dude, man.
He's like,
We were
yeah.
trying to find a place to eat. We finally found this taco place.
Did you go to Canato's?
Yeah, I did.
Dude,
actually.
Canato's is good.
Yeah,
it was just like
good.
2 blocks down the street.
Yeah, which was we got there, and it was funny. You basically build your taco and they bring it out to you, and I was telling the story. It was a little sensitive. Okay, it's just about tacos singing in Mexicans, right? Not trying to be mean, And then I looked over towards the restroom, and the biggest Mexican I've ever seen in my life comes out, and me and Sean see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone sees it but me, but I'm like, I'm sitting there like looking at like, you know what I mean? And he comes out of the restroom. Like, I don't know how you walk out this way. It's like you walk out of a door, and you're like the door opens, and then the person who comes out of the door, they're like this. You know what I mean? They're like walking sideways, like an alien.
Sure.
So, and then when right when he comes out, he's like dead staring at me, like that, like looking at me like that, and I went like, you know what I'm saying? And then I look over at Sean, and he was like, and we just started laughing, and no one knew why we were laughing. I was
Sure.
like, the biggest Mexican just, gave me the death stare. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just telling a story.
The Mexican death stare.
The Mexican is the worst death stare you can get me, besides an Eskimo death stare.
I don't know what that one would be like.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet it would be cold.
Wavecon was really awesome. Like you mentioned before, like, how a lot of people feel like, could connect with us immediately. Like, it didn't take me long to connect to everyone else
Fuck
as
no,
well.
Felix and Thack. God damn it.
Because,
Why I
like,
say Aramaic? My bad.
us off camera, like, we'll have jokes that we wouldn't have if other people we didn't know were in the room, right?
Yeah.
And like, it was pretty quick that I got to the point with like everyone there that like I could tell jokes or like do things in monikers or in Cards Against Humanity or
It
whatever.
was like a blind wave vernacular that everyone knew and spoke this language.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
And I'm telling this story, and then then
we get to
Jake would just start telling. I'll take it from here. He'll just start telling the story. And you know the thing that me and you do, where I throw something, and then like you act like and you go, well, I did that to Jake, and he went, and he just knows our stuff.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to like when we first hung out with Antoine. When he came out to film with us, it's the first time we actually met him, but we talked about Star Wars so much and stuff, and then we were sitting, it's the first time anytime on any kind of film set where I'd be like, you know what I really want? And he'll be like Malgus? I'm like Malgus! And he'd do it,
Yeah.
It's just a character from the Old Republic, Star Wars, the Old Republic, and I'd be like, I need a Malgus shot. He's like, I know exactly what you mean. We didn't have to say anything else after that,
Yeah.
I love that little kind of stuff.
It's great having
and it's
that.
weird that Blind Wave can do that, too.
Well, and what's weird is some people like Matt and Jake, and a lot of these guys, I now consider like friends. You know what I'm saying? Like real friends I'll talk to on the
I
phone.
kissed Jake.
Like
We all did.
Yeah. I'll
On
talk
the
to
lips.
some of these people on the phone
We all did.
sometimes. Yeah.
Dang it, Jake. Why?
But then there's some people here who meet us for the first time, and they're real fucking nervous.
Well, there was one girl that just showed up that was in Columbus and just came over.
Tina just showed up at
Tina,
Pins and was just kind of hanging out and talking for like that day, which was really cool.
Yeah.
The thing I liked was like I think it was Kevin. It was while we were bowling. because they gave like a little something to Arisu and Alicia for helping to like help keep this and do this to for the last 2 years
to
and
organize
stuff.
it and everything.
And he was talking about like how like Blind Wave like it's taken a bunch of like people who maybe they're not the most socially accepted people. They're socially awkward or they can't they're not really like people that go out and just do this kind of stuff. They're just internet people.
Yeah.
But like they're all here socializing, having a good time. In person with people.
Yeah.
Celebrating.
Yeah.
and
like he was talking about how like it's just a community that's just we're like a family, we're all friends.
Which
hanging out
I
and able
did
to do
feel
stuff.
this really loving familial love.
You know who I really loved hanging out with?
Me.
Was Otto.
Otto was
Otto was
great.
great.
I mean,
my
Otto was like a ego boost for me. He just came over. He just so damn excited.
Yo, yeah, he's like,
You
I'm
know?
here because of you guys,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
and he's
thinking,
having
no.
such a good time, and freaking Loki's his best friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so happy for Otto.
Yeah.
It was really cool hanging out with him.
He got to check off his bucket list.
Yeah. And he's from what? He's from
Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Was
wanted.
it his first time?
Okay.
Sorry, was his first time in America?
Yeah.
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 was so cool.
He really wanted to go to B-dubs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta
Oh,
tell the story
yeah.
about
So
Otto.
Bill went.
You guys went to B-dubs? You went to B-dubs?
Yeah.
I gotta.
I
Tell
love
the story.
B-dubs.
Yeah, I love B-dubs. We have one here though. A story about Otto. We're playing Secret Hitler
Yep.
for the third time, and like, I don't know like how close some of these Wave Riders are to each other sometimes, because I assumed a lot of these guys are meeting for the first time in person.
Yeah.
We're playing Secret Hitler, and it's just this intense moment, and Otto comes to Dan Townsend and goes, ah! Just yells at him at his face, like, but it's this, where's he from again?
Finland.
It's this Finlandian yell.
It's like a Viking.
Finnish. It's Finnish yell.
It's this Finnish yell that I can't emulate.
I can't replicate.
But he just he did it for no reason. I'm like, is this an inside joke? He's like, no, it's not. I have no idea why he did that.
That's so great.
I'm like, why did you do that? He's like, I don't know. I thought he was marked for death. He
And
just
it-
he yells at him, and then he was like, and then he walks away.
And it was cool because Otto, like our Discord server, like sponsored Otto to come. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just a really good trip for him. I was so happy.
Yeah, dude, it's just, and that was.
At one point, Kevin at the bowling alley, Kevin came up to me and Jancy, and he went to Jancy's like, "So what's it like to date a celebrity?" And she looks at him, and I'm like, "I'm sure she'll tell you when she finally does." Because he's like, "I know you guys don't consider yourself how Kevin is. Kevin really wants to let you know that you need to consider yourself a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kevin was like, dude, you're a fucking god here. Dude, I don't think so. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird because
I love
like,
Kevin.
I guess I'm a little
Kevin can
arrogant.
make you cry.
Well, yeah.
No, yeah, Kevin
By how
can make
much it's important to.
Whoa, and
I
just
have a
his
funny
life
story with Kevin too.
his life story. But yeah, Kevin's telling me that. Like, I'm a little arrogant sometimes, but like, I'm like that with my friends in my hometown. Like
Well,
when I
it
play.
makes me think of Star Wars when you were talking to like who was it, Thack? Like, man, just a year ago I was a normal guy.
No, you said, someone else said that.
No, you said it.
said it.
I don't think I said
Ask-
that.
We've
No,
repeated.
I
Ask
will
chat.
tell you what it was. Kenny said that. It was actually he was down here for Star Wars.
Like someone said, and I was saying what they
and
were
Kenny
saying.
was like, "Yeah, when I was up at Wavecon, the last time, and someone was talking to Shane, and Shane goes, you know what, man? Last year, I was just a normal guy." And Kenny said, "Man, I never heard someone talk like that." And that was when Thack was here for Star Wars.
Yeah.
If, what I
That's
meant,
what it
what I
was.
meant was like,
No, I
Yeah.
know what you meant.
Yeah.
But I know that it came across the other way. And I was so happy.
last year, I was normal, man. Last
Yeah,
year.
last
Now
year,
look at me.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
then one day it'll be for you too. Probably not.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
But I mean, like for me, my big goal was like I want everyone to have a good time, even at the expense of myself. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I lost when I got home. I was 11 pounds lighter because I thought I would feel shittier and be fatter, but I
Yeah.
just didn't eat because I was nervous and there's things going on,
Yeah.
like all kinds of stuff. And I would just when I get that way, I don't eat.
I only ate
See,
like once a
If
day.
I'm nervous or if I'm feeling like I don't know, but I was like, because I'll see one person, I'm like, I don't think they're having a good time. I need to go talk to them right now, or I'm a fucking failure. My family's gonna die. You know what I mean?
I remember being at pins and stuff and looking at like seeing someone who's just sitting by themselves that I know is a wave rider.
Yeah.
But they're not with a group.
So
And
I'll
I
be
would
like-
just go over and like sit down right next to him, just start talking to him
sure.
and stuff. And
At the Italian place, Justin, his wife, and his kid, because they had a stroller, were like over on that table by themselves.
Yeah.
So like I just
Yeah.
got up and sat over with them the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want anyone
he
to
was
feel
really
like
cool.
I want everyone to feel included. I want everyone to
That
feel
was my thing. Like, I don't
alienated.
want anyone to feel like, man, why'd I go to this? Like,
Yeah.
and I wanted everyone to have a fucking good time. So there's people like sometimes I'll be having a conversation I'm really into, and I'm like, I'll see like my peripheral like that person looks like they're just fucking by themselves and they're lonely. I'm like, I gotta go there right fucking now.
Yeah, because there'd be other people like
you
some
know.
of them already knew people, but there's some people that were new that didn't know anybody.
Exactly.
But then there's people like freaking Loki and Edwin B who like they still just have that same look no matter how many movies they're in. You know, they're just it's like, Edwin, are you having fun? Yeah. Like, okay.
Yep.
Edwin had this hilarious thing where
Aaron isn't a celebrity. Someone just said that.
Edwin had this hilarious thing where we were playing Deception, Murder in Hong Kong, which is kind of like a way, way, way better version of Clue.
Okay.
And so, like, one of the players is the killer, and you have to guess, like, how they did it.
Yeah.
And, like, I was the killer, and I was throwing everyone off my trail. No one had any idea. I killed the guy with a trophy, and I left some sand at the scene. And Edwin, like, right at the end, was like, Rick did it with a trophy and left sand. I was like, how the fuck did you know?
Just sitting there studying everybody silently.
I just, like, pulled it out of nowhere. He like, didn't say anything the whole game.
That was a fun game. I got a last second, like, desperation guess, too. Yeah.
Yeah. But
He's a careful man.
That's funny.
Yeah, it just we all had really different experiences because I think we were all there to, like I it's weird 'cause I hung out with Tom, Zane, like Gus, but I didn't hang out with any of you guys, and like they were just tagging along while I was focusing on Wave Riders.
Sure.
So like we all just didn't, it's me and you were together like probably half the time.
We were good, but yeah.
But like I was always with like a group of, like I have a kind of like a crew by like the second day of like between 5 and 15 people. And there was always like the night crew who would be out there, like not where the bar was, but like that little landing area.
They're
like
back behind.
And that was the best time. Just having these conversations late at night, listening to music, goofing off with these people. That was
Shoot,
so much fun.
I played the floor is lava until like 5 a.m.
We're just sitting there, and all of a sudden they come down the stairs from the game room down to that lower area.
Yeah.
And then like some of them come over and sit down. All of a sudden Jake just goes, "Floor's lava," and then immediately everyone just goes, and sits up in the chair.
That's funny.
And it is like that for like 2
we were
hours.
there. Us three were there like a lot, dude. Like spend time with people. That was like that was awesome.
Yeah, down there and there.
Yeah.
I kept trying to balance between like, because my family was there and stuff. But like I was trying to come down late then while they were sleeping or something, and trying to like, I didn't want to like just leave my family like in a hotel room doing
Like
nothing.
stranded.
But I didn't want to like not spend time with Wave Riders that came from cross country and stuff. So
Across
It does make you think, like, because we generally don't like publicize it too much, Like if we wanted to, we could really get it out there to a lot of people to come to Wavecon, but like if it gets any bigger, it's going to be harder to have individual.
Well, that intimacy.
Yeah, intimacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose that.
Yeah, and it's weird because like I love the group we have now.
Yeah.
I don't want it, but I want like everyone who's watching. I want you to come.
Yeah.
We do.
We don't want it to be like an exclusive thing, like only
Exactly.
people who came last year can come.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like that.
So
We want,
it's always in danger.
want everybody to experience
like
that.
this is humanity. Cliques and friendships happen. I'm always trying to break it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
all one giant clique.
Like every time we weren't together, I kept telling
Sarah
Zach, I kept
versus
telling
the
Zach,
world. No.
I'm like, dude, I hate everyone's fucking separated. And he's like, well,
Yeah.
you got so many people this year.
Yeah. It's a great thing about how we do our channel. I think that so many people will come up and say, "You guys are just like how you are on the video." It's like that's because that's all we are. We're just
They tell me you're quieter.
Yeah. Well,
And I talk a lot more.
I think that in
you
a
do.
bigger group, you're,
Yeah.
I just kind of I don't shut down, but I can't hear a lot.
Yeah, I get
And I think
that.
people might think I'm a little standoffish, but I legitimately like someone will be talking right here, and I don't want to be like I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm sorry. Let's.
So you're
go
just
off
like,
to the
yeah,
side.
you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever
I
I
get
had
that.
someone ask me about that, I just told them that you didn't like people.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you want to
And
do.
he's
I
pissed
told
off.
him
He didn't want
I
to
was like,
come
if he doesn't like you, he won't talk to you.
Yeah,
He'll walk. He'll
exactly.
just shake his head and say, yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually what he'll do.
Yeah.
just told him
I
those
think it's
seconds matter.
like it's
Like I always
the
do.
diminishing returns. Where, like you get like more boisterous,
Yeah.
and I get less, and people are like, well, "That's weird." You figure it'd be the other way around,
Yeah, and some people thought like
Freaky Friday.
last year more, but a few people who like weren't there last year, like, well, Calvin is a little more quiet. I thought he'd be like crazy.
Yeah.
I
And
got
I'm like-
crazy.
Well, I mean, you let loose a little more this year,
Yeah.
but like the Calvin that we see, like the crazy Calvin who is like we see in videos that we kind of play up a little bit, maybe. I don't think we're fake, but we play it up a little bit.
That's it.
Like that's not exactly who you are. Like especially around a bunch of new people, you're a sweet boy.
I give
I'm
everyone
a-
a chance to warm up
Well, I mean,
before
like,
I go full bore.
Aramedic said, Yeah, I said hey to Eric. I said, hey, Eric, let me buy you a drink at Penn's, and he looks behind himself.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's like when in like a big group situation. That's not the best for me. But what I was saying is that, you know, it's just us being friends on camera. So I think it's a little bit more approachable, and it's not so much like, you know, a single YouTuber that acts a certain way by themselves in front of a camera. They have a different dynamic when they're out hanging out with people. You know? So I do like that.
And I mean, you know, we can be a little more crazy on camera because we're all very comfortable with each other. And like, you know.
Yeah. So, you know, that's always interesting. Like a lot of people saying, like, because I kept saying like Wolf Nation a few times and Aramaic, and I was like, so am I disappointing? He's like, no. He's like, you're exactly how I thought you'd be, because like you have a way about you that you obviously toned down. Because you know, when you're with these people for a week, you're having conversations that you wouldn't have on camera. Yeah. And they were like, I knew you were like this, but like you can never say that on camera. I said, I can't. But are you offended? Like, no, I'm not offended. I'm like, good. You know what I mean? You know, I won't even say it here. You know what I mean? But so that was
good.
Yeah, well, okay.
Good.
Good. But what's funny is like, because sometimes I feel like, man, I think this shit. Am I just fucking? Am I wrong? You know, am I wrong to think some of these things? Yeah. And I'll be talking to Matt Thacker, and he's like, no, you're not wrong. Because I talk about all the time with this person, and that person right there. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. So, like, Friday after Wavecon officially ended, me, Aaron, and Thack, and your other buddy, what was his name?
Landis?
Yeah, and Felix.
Felix?
Yeah, and we in Curry, we talked all night, dude. That was a great fucking time right there. Yeah. And everyone was at, except I didn't see Eric, but me and you, no, you weren't fucking, me and you were at the goodbye, like, Thursday morning. And you
I think Melanie went down for the
and then Rick came.
Cause like she would go down. She would go down early at the breakfast time and stuff, and I would just stay upstairs with the kids.
Yeah, that was
Friday morning.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning when most people left.
Yeah, so we had this huge thing. It's weird because I don't say I was emotional, but I was like, man, I'm fucking sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, some people were crying, hugging me.
Yeah,
and I'm like, Jesus, you know, and not like in a bad way. I was like, wow, I'm glad this person had a good time. I think we did an okay job of making sure these people had a good time, which was the thing that drove me the nuts the most, was hoping these people had a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like,
and the connection they created with other people was
Yeah.
big. Like, I can't remember her name. I'm very sorry. But she ate the ghost pepper and the...
Catherine K.
Catherine
yeah.
K.
Yep.
She's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, she really is.
So, you know, I got to
She
talk to her quite a
walked
bit.
to the fountains with us.
Yeah.
And she was just wearing like pants and a shirt and stuff. And we got to the fountains, and she was sitting off to the side, and then I was running through the fountains doing stuff, and I came back later, and she just soaked. She's like, it looked like fun. I figured I'd try. She just walked into the fountain just soaking wet now.
I love how she's just game for whatever's going
she's like,
on.
It looked like fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, so, like, that just... It was weird because, you know, I someone like her, she took me to the side. She goes, I'm going to just miss you guys. Like, and she's crying and, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, you know, other people, like... They looked at me. I'm like, hey, take a picture of me. And they're like, no, I can't because I'm about to start crying and not right now. I go, well, you're leaving. They go, I'm sorry, I just can't take a picture. And their lips quivering. You know what I mean? And some of these people got to go back they could cross an ocean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's just weird. I don't want to leave. You guys get to be together all the time. And I'm like, well, we're not together all the time. You know what I mean? United States is huge. You know. Yeah. But that was really satisfying and emotional. And after these people left, because my family and Aaron, we were there till Sunday, and we got to spend time with each other. It was like a song. It was like high school when you're running around. You go to high school after you graduate, and these halls are empty. And you're thinking, this place sucks. So, like, it was depressing. Like, I kept looking at the lobby.
That back empty lobby area.
Yeah,
I walked through there, and I did a snap one time. It was just me and Ayla, and I'm just like,
I saw that.
Quiet. There's no one there. It was just...
It's disgusting.
It
was like...
It was so empty. And, like, it's this like bastardization.
After you take the Christmas tree out of your living room, after it's been there for a month... And it's just,
in my case, it's 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine. We've left it up for well into June one year.
Yeah.
But,
anyways,
just
it's
you know
empty.
that empty corner, and there's something missing from you when you look there and you don't see it.
It's because you didn't put that chair back.
Well, you know,
there was never a chair there, Aaron.
And it's weird because there's people that happen, and there's people who I miss, and I'm thinking about like these relationships I created, and Joy kept looking at me like, "What's wrong?" Like Dabava kept looking at me like, "What's wrong?"
It's kind of sad.
And I'm like, nothing's wrong. Like, I can't articulate how I feel. I feel empty.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just a line on your fucking head. Anyway,
it's gonna.
No. Yeah. I have a much worse line in my head.
But like, and Joy kept looking like, what is wrong with you? Like, because it got to the point where I guess I just was acting depressed. I'm not depressed. I've been to Fiji. There's some of those people are depressed. They're shit in buckets. You know what I mean? Like I just felt really empty. So that I just want everyone to know, like, the relationships and the love that I felt and that I hope everyone felt was so meaningful to me.
Yeah.
And I think I speak for all of us. Like afterwards, I was like, man, this is fucking terrible. And I was super motivated to come back and work harder. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I was like, man, like I just. Ugh.
The other thing too that I've noticed now is that Discord has had more voice chat, like stuff happening, like in general and whatnot.
Yeah.
And general chat, like text chat, has been like stuff's been happening. People been joining and talking and stuff more. It's like it's been revitalized.
revitalized
now
it.
that people have kind of like gotten to see each other. Now they're all like, I miss each
Yeah.
other again. Like people are coming like, I want to talk more. So hopefully like that continues and people, because like, for a while there, like it felt like especially the voice chats had kind of died down
Sure.
and not a lot of people were joining in and talking and stuff. So. Yeah, hopefully, like if you guys are in there and talking in general chat and stuff like that, and new people join in,
Yeah,
like
make
make
sure
sure
you-
you welcome them as well.
Kind of
Because
like
Yeah.
a
all
summer
of us-
camp feel to it.
Yeah, kind
like
of.
all of
yeah.
us
Have
were
you watched
someone.
Bug Juice? Dude,
I remember that. I think.
that show, man, that was a good show, dude.
It's a
But-
good show.
Yeah, it's a good show.
But any new people coming in, don't forget like you were a new person at one point too. Like everyone's gonna be new at some
Yeah,
point.
Sure.
Like
And all these people are they just want to be part of the community.
exactly.
Yeah.
One thing.
Unless they're just trolls and
Exactly.
Yes.
One thing that's important to me is you guys love us. We love you, but you see our relationships, our authenticity, and I guess that's attractive. So we want those kind of people to be in our group.
Mm-hmm.
So when there's new people, just remember that.
Yeah.
Like be generous, be kind, make everyone feel like they're a brother or a sister. Don't start drama. Don't fight over stupid stuff. Forgive. Whatever. So that's just my stupid little thing I believe in.
Yeah.
No, like
Ever seen your shoulders go so far up your neck? All those things.
Yeah.
Like, at first, when I heard like it was gonna be a week, I was like, oh, that is too long. That's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Because like, I just hate vacations anyway,
Sure.
and like, I
but
guess
you were inside, Rick.
I have to tell you
With
what, I
internet.
thought a week was going to be a long time.
any vacation. Like, I'll go to the grocery store. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. Like I've been way too long.
Yeah, that's a vacation, Walmart. Let me tell you, you should pay me to go in there.
But like, yeah, at the end of it, it had been a week. I was like, I could have done this longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
great.
And to me,
100%.
like I really thought I was gonna be burned out. Actually, the first night, and maybe because I was more stressed, I was like running around like, "Are you? Hey, how you doing? Let me get you a drink." You know what I mean? And most of those went to Aaron.
I think-
but like
what
I
everyone
was
keeps
like, I
saying.
can't. I was like,
Aaron, you
I
don't
can't do
all
this.
remember
these
how
drinks
much
come
you
from?
drank.
Yeah, I was thinking I can't do this for another 6 days. You know what I'm saying?
I might have been a little more stressed just because I was still putting up videos on YouTube and like 12 videos got hit with copyright
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
trying to fix everything and doing all that stuff and then people were like, I'd go down and people were like, so, what happened to this video? And I'm like, oh yeah, and, like, a new one would show up.
Yeah.
I have to go back and try to fix it. So I was a little more stressed probably just with that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Did you lose weight when you were there too?
no, gained. No.
Yeah, but yeah, like I thought it was gonna be a long time.
Sure.
And the only thing I regret is staying there. Like I wish I would have left with everybody because I don't want to see
Yeah.
the
You didn't want to
skeleton.
see the empty.
I wish we all would have left at the same time.
and
Everyone
they took your
together.
selfie like,
Yeah.
peace out. You know what I mean? So
Instead, what happened? Like it just slowly dwindled until all that was left was like
it was like the third street
me and
house.
Shane.
Yeah.
Like
The third street
With
house.
less murder.
Yeah.
What it was like the Sandlot, and I actually said this at the time. It's like that last scene in the Sandlot where they're all like playing or whatever, and
yeah.
they all like start to fade out
Disappear.
as they say like, oh, they went in and they did this, and then eventually it's just like one guy left. Like, so
Yeah.
sad.
Well, now I'm sad.
It
But no, it was a good. You can tell that we all had a good time. I think everybody there had a good time.
I think
and if
so.
anybody didn't have a good time,
fuck you, don't come again. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
come, we'll
No,
try again.
everybody-
No.
Yeah, we'll try harder.
Give
Yeah.
us, give us
think
another
anybody
try. I'm
So
sorry.
now this week we got to go and crash NormieCon.
Yeah.
oh man, we should. That'd be fucking crazy.
That would be great.
It's in
I
Chicago.
really
right?
want to do that.
I think it's Indianapolis.
Oh
Indianapolis,
yeah, no, you're
It's
right.
closer.
Yeah. That'd be funny. They have a bus they're taking people around.
I know.
We
Could
should
you imagine
go
like
on
they're
bus
just
and
at a
chase
bar?
them.
Remember they're just at a bar. We just
I'll find that
We
bus.
just all walk into
We
the
should
bar
do a
they're in.
speed thing. They can't go under 55.
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, they can't go over 35.
Oh yeah. that's
Over
right.
35?
Yeah, they can't go over like 20 miles an hour or something.
Oh,
They
yeah,
gotta like
yeah.
go real slow.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny.
They just stop and I'll get out. Like, guys, we can't go anywhere.
We can run faster than
So
this.
the people that are listening to this and didn't make it, I mean, we plan on doing more in the future.
Absolutely.
So just keep your ears open or ear open if you're like me.
Blind raid, NormieCon.
Yes. We should
Yeah,
run in
I
with
mean,
like
Yeah, I mean,
Like blindfolds.
Yeah.
oh, and also Pluto's birthday. He had.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
and
had
I-
a birthday.
He
Happy
turned
birthday.
17.
Yeah.
I put him on my knee. I whooped his ass.
Did you?
Hard too.
Good.
I kept thinking, man, I could get in trouble for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm beating this boy, this little
This
boy.
minor.
This
He's a minor.
Spanking his ass. Like, and he was like trying to, like, move your hands. It's gonna go harder. He was like wiggling and shit.
No.
I held him there, smacking the shit out of him. He's
17 times.
17 times. My hand was red. I kept thinking, man, I shouldn't have done that. Like I could fucking this is sexual assaulting this kid, basically. Like, I was thinking about it afterwards, like, well, fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally scared. And if I beat the shit out of them, and I lightsaber fought Grieva, beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Well, Bigfoot challenged me to arm wrestling. He
Oh.
beat me.
And I beat him.
Did you beat him?
I beat him.
So that means you're stronger than
Well,
him.
I was. It's probably. But I was like,
Well,
on
we're
like a,
stronger now because we've been
Yeah.
lifting. Yeah.
We could do a little challenge. You want to?
Lifting
You
challenge.
beat me now. You beat me.
Or-
I can't.
Oh, but you beat.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
but dude, his ribs.
yeah.
Oh,
My
okay,
rib. Yeah.
gotcha.
Bigfoot also broke his ribs.
Yeah. yeah.
I was gonna leave that out,
Bigfoot beat me.
but I think you'll agree that I probably outpointed him,
Sure.
which matters.
Bigfoot beat me, and then I was like, ah, man, ego, it was loss of ego, you know.
Yeah.
And then Pluto's like, dude, I wanna go against you, and I'm like, okay, man, but I just lost to Bigfoot, so no mercy.
Right in front of my
He's like,
girlfriend.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, right in front of my girlfriend. I was like, no mercy. He's like, okay, and I went.
Your girlfriend kisses you.
And he goes, ah! I'm like, I'm sorry, Pluto. I have to go, and I ran.
My arm wrestled. I can't remember. It was a girl. I can't remember. But like, you know, I always do this thing. I'm like, ah! You know, I'll let her get me down to here, and I go, ah! And like, no, you know, go back to your country. You know, that was funny.
See,
They
if-
say
if
that
I-
to you? Or-
If I knew that you always did that, I would like barely push and just
There's
and then
a-
like when I get down there, "Dah!" and like give you like a force like
Well, the big
Right.
thing is like I don't know is the speed. You know what I mean? The speed. Speed's a big part of it.
I mean, it's just that he had 2 feet on me.
Ooh.
His fist
Yeah.
was here, you know?
Yeah.
I see some people saying that you use the wrist cheat against Bigfoot.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
No,
Who
what
can
happened was
shame?
I got him to here, okay, and my ribs are hurting at that point, and I'm doing this, and I get him down like that, which isn't a wrist cheat. Actually, watch professional arm wrestling. Professional arm wrestling, you're allowed to do this, and that's completely true.
You're allowed to do this.
But the left one, I was.
That's not this though.
No, you can do that.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of shit. In the left one,
Can you punch
Tick,
him?
you can tickle.
No.
you can't punch him. Jesus.
No.
I won.
So in the left one though, I got him to here. I couldn't get him down. My ribs are hurting me. I forfeit. He's like, no, you beat me. I'm like, nope. I forfeit. Call it even. He's like, okay. You know what I mean? But you know, that was because I was boxing this guy, and he knows how to fight. He's got reach on me. But we were going kind of
Like
hard.
almost
we
a
were,
foot of
We
reach.
were going to the face, but we were going hard to the body. Like I went at him, and he went at me, and I appreciate the hell out of it too. Because some people pull their punches, which you know you don't want to hit in the nuts or the face. You know, we're not trying to kill each other, but we were fucking going hard in the body. So you know, much respect to that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that
When
Michael.
he-
If not that Michael comes, he needs to hire the Ron
Swanson guy, yeah.
Yes.
And
Like
be-
he did,
Oh my
Michael doesn't even come.
Yeah.
It's just that guy comes instead.
Says he's
What's
not that
his
way.
name?
It's like Asian Jim.
I can't think of what his
the
name
guy
is.
who plays Ron Swanson.
What is his name?
Shit.
You know?
Okay,
I
someone in
can't
chat.
remember his name.
Someone in chat will say it here in 3 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be
We're
silent.
waiting.
until
We're
then.
waiting. We're
I
waiting.
know someone's
Come
gonna say
on, chat. Damn it.
it. Come on. Come on.
It's Amy Schumer and that guy
What's his
in
name?
Parks and Rec. I can't remember.
Chat
his
has
name
failed me.
right now. Wow, they're really.
All right,
Nick
chat.
Offerman.
Nick Offerman. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
reasonable Ram. Good job.
The way Calvin, it sounded like it just came to him after you.
No,
Nick
I
Offerman.
was pointing at it. It was like Nick Offerman.
Yep. I couldn't remember.
See, there we go.
Samuel Jackson. No.
That's not it. But
Anyway.
yeah,
so,
that would be so funny if Nick Offerman
Yeah.
showed up.
Felix.
He'd be like, I'm Michael.
Yeah.
Not that Michael.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
Great time.
Do we have anything else to say? We love you guys. We sure as hell
Had a
had a
blast.
great damn time.
We had some stories to throw in here too, but we might have to wait until next podcast.
Yeah.
This is
Might
all
have to,
Wavecon.
yeah.
yeah.
We can't condense
Well, I want to hear your
a
story.
week of 5 people's lives
Yeah.
down into 2 hours. We just
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Usually we can, but this is an eventful week.
Yeah, this
It
was
was
a very,
pretty eventful.
very.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it really
Not
was.
1 week, because we didn't have a podcast last week.
Yeah.
Usually we
True.
can- Usually we can talk about 1 week of stuff.
Yeah.
This has been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got more stories that haven't been told, but we're running out of time.
And then we had Katie down. Katie's
KK
here.
stuff.
She's hanging out with us this week. She couldn't make it to Wavecon, so
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
hanging. She gets.
And we're
to-
glad to have her.
Yeah.
And then we
And
found a
actually
homeless
check out
guy
the-
that we let stay with
Yep.
us too.
Yeah.
No, it's
Rob
Rob.
staying
That's
here.
Rob. That's Rob.
And
over
there's
there.
a new
Yeah.
little vlog with Katie.
2
We
months.
just uploaded like an hour and a half
Yeah,
ago.
you guys should
Yeah.
see the
Check it
channel.
out. It's pretty cool. It's like
Yeah.
8 minutes long. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to read some shout-outs.
Okay, cool.
There are quite a few.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the subscriptions, the bits, and everything else.
I just love bowling with
Is Katie
Fat.
gonna have to
That was
slap
great.
me? Is that what's gonna happen?
Probably.
God
Yes!
damn it.
Yes, Chad. I'm okay with it.
All right.
I'm okay with it.
So we'll start with Go Free, who has resubscribed for 4 months. He says,
Free,
"Woo,
yes.
welcome back."
Hey, go free.
Anything Peterson resubscribed for 3 months. Hello there, boys.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello.
Thank you.
Top Screen gave us 100 bits.
Top screen, top screen.
Dip resubscribed for 7 months.
Dip said holla.
Dip.
Holla.
Crimson cheered 10 bits. Hey guys, missed your thoughts on the Smash Direct. Really wanted to know what
Yeah,
Rick thought of it and if you guys are reacting to it.
I have not seen it.
I haven't
think
seen it.
But I think I know all the news from it.
I've seen character reveals. I haven't seen the direct.
I know one character reveal.
Yeah. Maybe we can talk about it a little bit next podcast, or maybe I don't know. I didn't see the actual direct,
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
so maybe we could do a reaction to it still. I don't know,
Maybe do
people-
it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like watch it and talk about it.
Yeah. Calvin, no.
Raza Plays HD resubscribed for 7 months.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raza.
Aaron A25 resubscribed for 4 months.
Good name.
Kat Brooks 200 bits. In honor of Wavecon, miss you all.
Miss you too, Kat. It was good meeting you.
It was good meeting you.
For sure.
I'm playing Telestrations with you.
Yes.
Alvic93 100 bits. Hope you guys had a good time.
We had a great time.
Saladin has resubscribed for 4 months. Yay,
Thank you,
4 months.
Saladin.
LOL.
Thank you.
Awesome story, Shane.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder which one.
Bell Revan 1986 has resubscribed for 9 months. Blind Wave Baby.
Blind Wave Baby.
Brother Tone 66 bits. Blind Wave, y'all not ready for the Tone Bone to invade KatieCon tonight?
See you tonight,
That sounds highly dirty.
That sounds naughty.
Whoa.
I like.
Katerin 600 bits. Wavecon.
Hey.
Lisa!
Sean Clerk 5 has subscribed.
Thank you, Sean.
Fucking vain.
Crimson has cheered 10 bits. I just want to say hi to everyone and wondered if you guys had a great time. Wanted to say hi to Katie and Rob too.
Say hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hello there.
He gave another 5 bits saying, I want to say I love the Doctor Who reactions because now I love the 9th Doctor and can't wait till you start watching David Tennant run. And I like Matt Smith because a buddy of mine showed me. So thanks, guys.
All right, you got
Sweet,
some
thank
videos.
you.
to catch
Awesome.
up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny Teach 200 bits. Thanks for a great week at Wavecon.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
welcome
there.
and thank you.
for singing Boys and Men with me.
Bo Jangles gave 650 bits saying, I gotta come next year.
Bojangles.
yeah, you
Bojangles
do.
was there during
Bojangles.
Pokemon Go,
Oh,
and
holy
he
shit,
gave
he was.
so many bits during that. It was crazy.
He's always there during
Who was it
The
that
Witcher
was
as well.
keeping you updated?
It was Aramaic. Aramaic wasn't even playing
He kept
Pokemon Go.
going-
He was just watching
He kept going,
chat.
Bojangles
Jeez.
again. Every time I said Bojangles,
Bojangles.
I kept looking around for chicken.
Bojangles is currently at the top of the bits leaderboard with 5,000 bits.
Wow.
And then Alicia would be
Jeez.
like, bits! I'm like, yeah, hype girl.
Hype girl.
Madge Brat 100 bits. Wave Rider awesomeness.
Thank you, Madge Brad.
Bell Revan cheered 1,000 bits.
Bell Revan. Didn't you already give some bits? Or did he resub?
He gave some bits before.
Okay. I thought so.
And he'll give more bits in the future.
Oh, shit.
Well, hell yeah, thank you.
Brother Tone 1,000 bits. On
What?
my way to see KatieCon. See you glorious bastards in 5 hours. Hashtag fireby.
5 hours.
Hell, fire by.
Fuck
Eric.
that.
Hashtag
Tyson
Trio. Nope. Look, so
come on.
disorganized. Good job, guys.
That was weak as fuck.
Bell Revan gave another 500 bits.
Oh, you guys
Thank you,
fist
Bell
bump.
Revan.
You just fist bump. That's all you did.
No.
No, we go. See?
Yeah.
Jasmine Booth.
Thank you. We need cowabunga from now on.
Jasmine Booth 200 bits. These stories are great. I'm so happy that you guys had an awesome time. If anyone deserves it, it's you guys.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Jasmine.
Wolf Nation 500 bits.
Wolf Nation.
Cat Brooks 100 bits. Wavecon was the bomb.
Yes.
Yes.
Edwin B resubscribed for 7 months.
Edwin Bees was here.
Edwin.
Pro Reviews 50 bits. Awesome stories. Hopefully I can make it to the next Wavecon and bring some German sweets for everyone.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Mr. Hardy Cooper subscribed.
Ooh.
Pro Reviews another 10 bits. Hey Katie, hey Rop.
That's you two.
Hey.
They said hi.
And finally, Ravenous with 500 bits. To next time at Wavecon, unless I crash some other weekend before that. At first I thought he
Yeah,
was
I
going to be
thought-
like...
Unless I crash my car.
Yeah, unless I
and-
crash and die. Damn,
That'd be
Ravenous.
terrible, Jake.
Lord, dude.
Wait, so what was he saying?
No, he said, see you next time at Wavecon unless I crash some other weekend before then.
Yeah.
We need
Okay.
you to drive a bus next year.
Okay, I get
So
you.
we
I
need-
get
we need
you.
you to-
I get
We need
you.
you to drive a bus next year, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. Oh, there might be some redemptions as well.
Oh, there may be a
Slaps.
few.
We should check those. But yeah, Wavecon was amazing. We hope everyone can make it next year, wherever it is. We'll have some details closer to the time.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten how to check.
Just make
Been
sure
so
you guys
long.
are following us on Twitter, that kind of thing. We'll put information out there.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Grievatronus from Katie to Aaron.
Ah!
Katie.
Come along, Katie, come along.
Don't hold back.
She's
No,
been,
dude.
man, it's gonna be. She was lifting weights with us yesterday, so she's
Yeah.
all swole.
More like
Hopefully she's sore.
Hi, Katie. Yeah. All right, let's see it. Yeah.
Give him a good one. That's
that was-
bullshit.
that was
Too late.
weak.
Too late. It's,
No.
There's probably gonna be like 5 more slaps. Give me this.
All right.
All right. Don't hold back.
All right, Brother
At all.
Tone, Shane slaps Aaron just cuz.
All right.
I'm gonna give my slap to you. If you waste it, then I'm gonna slap
Wait,
him.
you gotta-
If you
no,
waste
hang-
it,
wait.
I'm gonna slap him harder.
Hang on, wait. No, that can't be a thing. You gotta transfer your power though.
Transfer
Okay,
the power.
here.
Come on, Katie.
Yeah, he was turning his head. Awesome. Got him like right
It was
right
so,
there.
I was
bad.
coming
That was
back.
pretty
I
good.
know. He
So
turned
not-
into it.
Might not have got
Not
it, but
only
it was good.
there a hand, there was
I
my
saw it, it
face
was good.
coming back here.
All right.
That was a good one.
Aaron from Rick, because I managed to wake up for the podcast. This is from Pong.
Fucking
Okay. All right.
I gotta do it left-handed.
Damn it.
I have less control with the left hand. I'm
Damn
sorry.
it.
Jeez, protect the mics.
Oh shit!
It's so
Yeah.
It's so far back. Why is it? Is someone else getting slapped?
Katie slaps Rop
Let's see this.
from Brother
We
Tone.
can have that right back here.
Yeah, switch the camera over there.
Show this camera, Rick.
This one?
Yeah. Gotta crouch down.
Maybe
No,
not.
just move up and crouch down.
Shane, go with this. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see.
You ready?
everybody?
Just punch him in the face.
Oh, come on.
Do it better.
One more time.
There you go. That's better. There we go.
Katie's such a nice
Katie's too
person.
nice.
We're making her do all this violence.
This is America. America, damn it.
Finally, Grievatronus from Katie to Calvin.
There we go.
All right. Good job, Grieve. All right, let's see it. Now, Katie, you have to redeem yourself with this one.
Don't hold back.
We've assaulted your country.
There we go.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Save the best for last.
I
He's
felt
gotta go
like-
get some ice.
Fantastic.
I felt like Mel Gibson's Rage of the Patriots when he killed his family. Come out.
Start crying. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, thank you guys for joining us for
Much
this
love,
edition.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you guys
I could
very
go on
much.
about this for a week.
Yep.
You know.
And make sure if you're listening to this after the fact, you come check us out live every Thursday at 3 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Blind Standard Time.
Blind Wave time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys. Peace
Bye.
out.
Bye.
Grieve's like, should I pay for another?
Dang it, Shane, every time.
Damn it, Shane.
Turn the vase.
Damn it, Shane. Damn it, Shane.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to do it next week. I'll remember.
What are you gonna do?